Hello and welcome everyone to Monday night here on Hyper RPG. It's time for Vanquished, the Valiant RPG show created by us and from the wonderful folks over at Catalyst and Valiant. And we have an awesome show planned for you tonight. Before we get started, because we're still really new on this, I wanted to go ahead and give our wonderful players a chance to introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Beta. Now I'm, Detective Thomas Cross.
There you go.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Liz, and I'm playing Livia.
Hey guys, I'm Scott. I'm playing Alara tonight.
Hi, I'm Tara, and I'm playing Erida.
And sorry for the late start, guys. We were waiting for Rosalind just a little bit just in case, but we did find out that her car broke down on the 5 on the way here today, on the on-ramp of all things. She is waiting on a tow truck and then Ubering here. The 5 is backed up really bad. So even then we're looking at maybe like an hour, so I will be filling in for her, which I've got to really work on being very angry at Alara. I'll be filling in for Miss Eves until Rosalind arrives, but she will be trying to get here today, guys. Very sorry about that. But I have a couple quick announcements. We are really, really close to 950 subscribers. Now, we do a pretty big giveaway every 50 subscribers. And you also have to apologize. My voice, I've been sick all day. I'm going to try to make it through tonight. I've got literally throat coat, vitamin C, and a bunch of cough drops on the table here with me. We'll see if I get through. So, we have a really big giveaway at 950 subscribers. I believe we're only 7 away now.
Ooh.
We're really close. So, it will be a subscriber-only giveaway. It will include this little Bloodshot figurine, which is really, really, really cool. It also says weapons included. Pretty cool, this little blocky dude. Boom, take that from me. Get that out of here. Harbinger, Volume 1.
Nice.
Archer and Armstrong, Volume 1. Divinity, Volume 1. And a book that's not even out yet, Faith, Hollywood and Vine.
Oh, fancy.
I'm a subscriber, can I have?
How come you never get gifts for us, Zach?
And Shadowrun, Runner's Toolkit.
Ooh.
And Shadowrun Beginner's Box. Ooh. And Shadowrun Run Faster Rulebook. So,
Wait, so one person gets all this?
one person gets all of that.
My God.
At 950 subscribers, at the end of the show, we will do a massive giveaway. And we have the same thing that goes this week.
Hello. Friend Computer welcomes a new thumper for science.
Who was that? I want to make sure that they know that we appreciate them. Now, guys, we have the other thing that we did last week still in effect this week. What's that? Matagame. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Ojimbo. Welcome to our show. Now, last week we did a thing where if we raised $500, we would do an NPC giveaway at the end of the show, and we did. So, thank you for that. In fact, we did 2 NPC giveaways. So both of those guys will be showing up in the episode at some point tonight. The winners last week were Reaperfish and Geek40. Reaperfish and Geek40. So thanks for that. I love when we're like, let's do an NPC giveaway. And I'm like, wait, this is like a real world. And all these people in our chat room have the most ridiculous names. I can't wait till we get like some like fuck your mom 1212 or something like that. That'll be codename fuck your mom 1212. So,
Don't change your name to that.
Same thing is in line tonight. If we raise up to $500 during the show, we will do an NPC giveaway, and every $500 above that. And you know what? Just because that's a lot of money to raise, and it really helps this channel survive and keep things moving forward. So on top of the NPC giveaways, which will be separate, every $500 we will also do another Valiant book giveaway. Ooh. So on top of the whole subscriber thing and everything. So there's a really good chance by the end of the show tonight we will have tons of giveaways. So keep the hype train rolling in the chat room. Now we've got a couple other new things tonight. I've been working with Pillowzack over the weekend, and by that I mean Pillowzack did all the work. And we got a new overlay system for this show, just like we've been putting out for DFA and Shadowrun and all that good stuff. So you'll be able to see live on the screen how many plot points our characters currently have, which is 2 to start tonight. Everybody starts with 2 tonight. Realize starting with 3 might work for the Catalyst rulebook, but that makes you guys a little too powerful. So we're going to start with 2 plot points for each person tonight. And you'll also see it has a live tracker on it. So we want to experiment with something on the channel. A couple of you have messaged us saying you wish that you could interact with the shows, but like on shows like DFA and Shadowrun, it's a little too expensive to interact. So the bar is set extremely low tonight, yet $5 or more, as long as you put the hashtag of the character whose names are on the screen up at the top, in your donation message, $5 or more, it will add towards their total, towards them getting their next plot point, which will also be represented on the screen, and you guys should be able to see that. So that is how you can interact, and we want to experiment with that and see how that goes, and see if you guys like being able to interact on a much lower entry level. So, fuck your mom, 1212 just followed.
Yeah, that deserves like a slow clap.
You literally asked for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Can someone please give us the face palm emote?
Welcome to the internet. This is perfect. Thank you for that follow. I'm gonna drink a little bit of this and think about my choices.
Getting
Cheers
started.
to you. You should.
Okay. So guys, when you make those donations, make sure you hashtag the character as it appears on the screen at the top of the screen, and it will come through, and our software will magically read it as long as that hashtag is on there, and it will automatically update for them so they know how many plot points they have at any given moment. I wish I started the game with more than 2. You have to plot point the shit out of this to work with Miss Eve's not being here yet. Okay, are you guys ready to start the show?
Do it.
Already.
Do we have any more announcements? Ryan, do we have any more announcements? I think that pretty much covers it, right? Oh yeah, every 5 subscribers we also give away a Steam key. So that's important to remember. So on our way to getting this 950, we'll probably hit 5 more subscribers. And what's that?
Fan art contest.
And the fan art contest. Oh my god. Okay, so Emily should have been on here. Definitely our community manager, yelling at me. Actually, she was really nice about it. So every 5 subscribers, we do a Steam key giveaway. So as we're on our way to reaching that sub goal to 950, there might be Steam keys given away as we get there. Plus, there's currently a fan art contest going on for this show. The reason we do stuff like this when we first launch a show is that initial bump and that initial push of exposure is really important to making a show succeed. And the more you guys talk about it online and share your art and your sketches and all that kind of stuff, it really helps the show grow. So we said last week it would end this week, but it's actually going to end next week. So we give you guys time to actually work on it. Ooh, look at this! Wow. We just got a donation, a little bit of plot to everyone, divided against all of you. That's really great, which actually put Erida over the limit, so she already starts the game with another plot point.
Nice.
Because if there's amounts that were added on at the end of the week, we made sure to keep those totaled so people their money is still going towards your plot points, even though at the end of the episode you hadn't necessarily
Oh, so
spent
the
it.
money carries over.
It carries over.
Oh, that's nice.
It carries
I
over.
was
We
kinda
keep track.
angry when I found out we couldn't keep the
We keep track.
Or was it me?
What's
Yeah,
that?
it's
That's you.
Oh.
Sarah.
It's Erida. Guys, is that gonna
Nope.
not gonna be a problem?
Everything's fine.
So, fan art contest will
Everything's fine.
end next week. If you guys would like to share any fan art online, make sure you tag @hyper_RPG with the hashtag Vanquished. And feel free to tag Valiant too if you want. And we will reward somebody next week with a giant, awesome...
And Livia.
okay.
Oh, and Lydia.
Oh,
they are
fine.
just
Oh
giving
man, they're
away
like
things.
helping us out here. Thank you guys.
Wait a minute. Emily?
Something's wrong. Everything's fine.
Yeah, somebody just added a couple extra... That's, somebody's playing with our numbers, so...
Oh.
Okay, somebody's messing with it. It is automated, so if somebody behind the scenes is messing with it, it is automated and will track automatically. Because I saw somebody just added another plot point to Erida without anybody actually
I'll give it
doing
back.
anything. So,
Ow.
well, you're keeping it, I guess. All right.
Oh wait, I'm keeping it?
Yeah, you're keeping it. I mean, whoa! All right, so
What's happening?
Stuff is getting weird with the donations there. Pillowsack will be in the chat messing with it. Somebody's hitting buttons because now Erida says that she has 7 plot points. So
I didn't do it.
if somebody behind the scenes is
wasn't
messing
me.
with stuff,
I promise.
crap. All right, so I'm gonna take that.
I will
back.
use all the plot points to save us all. And we go to Disneyland.
Nice.
All right, something's going on there. Okay. All right, are you guys ready to start the show? I've been rambling for far too long, kind of stalling for Rosalind, but looks like we're gonna have to get started without her. Okay, so here we go. we left off, and this is going to be a really quick prologue, everybody, as any good comic book should have, if you're, privy to good comics, a good prologue. We left off with our team leaving a compound/hospital last week, hopping into a small Toyota Prius.
And I happen to think they're very practical.
A very practical Toyota Prius. Coming out of that, very damaged, very broken and beaten. There were a couple concussions, most of those involving running into walls. Yes. So,
Balls are very tough.
Miss Eve's hands currently bleeding down, skin missing down to the bone. But everyone is accounted for. But where we left off, Alara, or Nebraska, Alara of Nebraska, was passed out in the back of the truck, locked in the trunk. And that is where we began this issue of Valiant Vanquished, issue number 2. Exiting the highway, we find our weary travelers moving their way towards Mountain Home, Idaho, leaving the location behind them as quickly as possible, so roughly 45 miles per hour. It's just nearly dusk. This is an electric Prius for sure. Electric
I'm a
Prius.
very safe driver.
Yes, very eco-friendly Prius. Heading east on 67 Highway, we cut into our players recovering from the events that just happened.
What the hell
Okay.
was that?
Okay, just stay calm, you guys. Okay? Is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? We're okay.
I don't think she's okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
No,
I'm
you.
fine.
Her.
Oh God.
the
Oh God,
hands.
blood. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. We need to take care of that. We should probably take care of that. Does somebody want to take care of that?
Don't worry about me.
You're kind of bleeding over there.
I'll be fine.
This is a rental. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna get my deposit money back.
I don't think we can get back
Oh, God.
anyway. They kind of have video there.
Oh God.
You consider
Oh God.
that?
They know who I am. Oh God.
Deep breath.
Oh God.
Breathe in.
Oh God.
Yep,
We need
it's-
to stop. I need to stop. We need to stop. We need to pull over. I'm kind of freaking out.
Okay.
Keep driving.
I'm driving. I'm fine.
Keep driving.
You're bleeding everywhere. We'll have
You have-
Nebraska.
Is there any place I can clean up? Any?
Yeah, that's a good
I need
idea.
to cover the wounds.
Okay.
Where's your motel at?
My motel. That's right. It's about 30 miles away. Maybe we should hit a rest stop, or a convenience store, or a gas station.
If we just get her some bandages,
Okay.
I mean,
As they're talking, a small scratching noise starts coming from the back of the Prius, as if it's grating sharp nails against fabric.
Alara, are you okay?
knocks on the back behind her. On the whole thing that Priuses have. You alright back there?
Alara remains unresponsive as the clawing continues and starts working its way up higher on the back seat.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop at the next gas station, if that's okay.
I think it's a good idea.
Alright, let's do that.
Pop! The top of the cover holding, which in this instance in a Prius is the trunk, a small piece of fabric that's basically covering the top of Alara's body, pops open, and a claw starts to work its way up and over the side of the back seat.
Whoa.
Pull over.
Yeah, okay.
Got it back with her bag.
Blinker on.
The hand starts to form a mouth and starts making its way, jutting towards the cage with the dog inside of it.
Oh my god, get the dog away from it! I've got the dog! Okay, I'm getting off the exit. Blinker. Look back.
Park.
I just...
The preceding events cause Rhea to kind of snap out of the daze that she's been in from the bruised and bloodied hands. She grabs Petunia from Livia and takes Petunia back into her control and kind of shifts herself away from the back seat with her back pressed up against the back passenger seat that Detective Cross is sitting in.
Doesn't this thing go any faster?
I'm driving as fast as I can.
The mouth
Let's
on
just
the
all
hand
stay
starts
calm.
jerking right and left, violently slashing towards anything that it might be able to get its hands on or.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna go faster. I'm driving faster.
Did you say taser?
Yes, just like a mental wave.
Can you? Okay.
Please don't tase me.
Can you please roll for roll your action? What's a d12, please?
Sorry, Laura.
Action plus d12.
Oh, action plus d12. 6. 12.
Okay. Starts waving the taser back and forth wildly in the general direction of the arm that's moving towards him. So you're kind of reaching back behind you, waving this
Johnny,
taser
ways, zoning.
wildly. The hand does seem to react slightly towards this taser, moving back a little bit, almost hissing at you with the mouth and the palm.
Oh.
Are we there yet?
Alright, I'm parking. I park.
Okay, you park. Wait. Can you roll for intellect for me, please?
I was pulling over. Do I get to roll my d12 with that?
Yes, you do.
10.
Okay, so you park the car, but you do forget to put the e-brake on.
That's gonna drive me crazy when I realize that later. But okay.
Who exits the car?
Everyone.
I probably stand there stunned for a while.
Everyone exits the car.
Olivia stays to hold the arm.
So Olivia stays in the car to hold the arm.
I'm getting out of the car, and if she doesn't, I will come around and pull her out.
I'm like stuck at the steering wheel. In shock still.
Air it up. Come on. Big scary snake thing want to eat you.
Can we hurry?
Okay. Alright. I'm coming with you. Alright. This is fine. At least
Safe
it's fine.
situation.
Okay, so everyone except Olivia exits the car. Olivia is now sitting in the back seat alone, holding off this weird snake-like metal arm with the mouth on it. It starts to turn towards her. Olivia, can you roll a might for me, please?
You can do it.
Ooh, 16.
Nice.
The arm seems unable to work its way towards her, and she's able to hold it off and sits there kind of staring blankly out the back window, kind of, looking at you like, whatever you're going to do, hurry.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? Detective, what do we do?
Alright, where are we around? Is there any buildings nearby?
You
We're at
parked
the gas station.
We're at the gas station?
We're at a gas station.
Okay, what does a giant snake thing on an arm?
Let's just go buy everything.
Done.
So
going?
you're
I'm running straight to the thing and starting to
running
do the-
into the gas station to do what exactly?
I'm walking into the gas station. 'Cause
I'm
apparently
running.
He's telling me that we need to buy this snake thing food.
Have you ever seen Supermarket Spree?
So you want to buy the snake thing food.
How do you know it eats? How do you know it's hungry?
It's trying to eat everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yes, potato chips. Pork rinds. What?
Pork rinds.
What's filling? I don't know. I have vegetables in them.
Suzy Q's are filling.
What's the Suzy Q?
It's a Hostess cake with cream in it. Those are pretty good.
Okay.
We could get 2 packs of Suzy Q's. Pretzels. People like pretzels. You probably want some water with the pretzels so he doesn't get thirsty because it's still salty. Maybe some, I don't know, beef jerky. Let's get some beef jerky just in case.
I'm just grabbing
Healthy
everything
snack.
while she's dictating it.
Trail mix. Trail mix is good. It has a little bit of chocolate, that sweet savory thing.
I'm actually ignoring her at this point. I'm just grabbing one of everything.
Just grabbing one of everything?
Let's go. Oh, maybe an apple. Get some vitamins as well. We're gonna grab an apple and a banana.
I'm at checkout now.
Whoa. Hold on. Okay, coming up. I'll bring over the pile of healthier varieties besides the Suzy Q.
So you brought over healthy foods for the snake arm.
We don't know what he likes. I'm covering all bases.
Yes, he might be a vegan.
First of all, there's nothing wrong with vegans.
No. They're great. Especially like the ones that are trying to eat, dogs.
Okay, Mr. Detective.
So standing at the gas station kind of attendant window behind a pane of glass there's a very large, almost 7 foot tall, very large black man waiting behind the counter, staring at you blankly, and
I go up trying to be calm and normal. I put down my bananas and apples and trail mix and beef jerky and maybe a couple pepperoni sticks and whatever he's got.
Everything.
Apparently
together or
everything.
separate?
She's paid.
Separate. Oh!
No, not you. No, her. I'm pointing to the girl outside.
It's fine.
That's actually a good point. I'm gonna actually run and see if there's a first aid kit while you check out.
Oh yeah, we should get banned.
So you're just dropping all the food that
No,
are in your
we put
hands
it on
and running the other direction?
Onto counter.
Take it from and put it on the counter with all the other stuff.
So,
The Suzy Q's and the Hostess and Doritos, whatever else.
so together.
Yes, Mr. Geek 40? I mean, Geek 40. Hi. Nice to meet you, Geek 40. That's a lovely name.
American Express only.
Was that, did your mother give
Cash
you?
register's broke.
Okay, I only have Visa.
I don't give a shit.
Do you take checks?
American Express only.
Okay, Mr. Geek 40. One moment, please. Detective, do you have American Express card?
Do I have an American Express?
Actually, can you roll for intellect for me, please? You're trying to whisper to someone that ran to the bathroom.
Oh yeah. I was trying to whisper across the...
Just roll for intellect, please.
I am very distraught at the moment. Six. It's fine.
Who the fuck you talking to?
Sorry.
Nobody there. American Express only, please.
Sorry, sir. I thought my friend was still behind me. One moment. I will be right back. I run to look for the detective.
I'm looking for first aid.
So he's like he's in there still. I can see you.
Are you in the men's restroom?
No, I'm looking for a first aid
Just
kit.
in the back.
Yeah,
of
like you know how you usually have like
The Band-Aid.
Neosporin, the bandages, this emergency.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm looking at.
Can you roll intellect for me?
Sure thing. D10. That's a luck.
Ooh, nice.
Well, I guess you find a first aid kit.
Do you have an American Express card, detective?
Do I have an American Express card that isn't filled with debt? That's the question. No.
Where's Rosalind? Where's the lawyer?
She is still out by the car, just kind of sitting on the ground next to the car, staring at her hands and looking extremely distraught and blank.
Do you want to go talk to her? I don't think she likes me very much.
I don't think she likes anyone much.
Oh, good point. Okay, I'll try talking to her.
Yeah. I got this. I'm gonna go up to the what's his name again? The
Geek 40.
Geek 40. Lovely name. I'm gonna actually do a flash in the badge really quick. I'm gonna go, sir, this is official police matters. We have a very serious situation over here. I need to tend to a friend's wounds. That's why I need this first aid kit. And we also, she's low on blood sugar. She's diabetic. That's why we need the food.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we promise you we'll pay. We're not leaving, I promise. But can I at least get this kit to her?
American Express only, please.
All right, we need a new plan. Is there like an ATM machine around somewhere?
You mean that one right there next to you?
Oh, has that been there the whole time?
Yeah, there's a sign on the window outside that says ATM.
We've had a long day. Thanks. Thank you.
This is our door, isn't it?
I go to the ATM machine and get cash. Okay, I'm getting cash. I sheepishly walk back.
Cash register is broken. Look, I'm trying to
Can we just
talk
leave you the
real
money?
slow for you. American Express only, please.
Can we just leave
Are
you
you
the money?
still holding
Can
my
we just
arm?
leave you the money for rent? for when the cash register starts working again. For when it starts working again.
While she's
We
doing
don't
this,
want
I'm
to
gonna
steal
run
it.
out to Eves.
We just
I'm just
want
gonna
to.
be like,
We just need to take.
You want to
this.
sit here all day and talk to my manager tonight? Because I don't want to have to explain to my manager why half our stock of the fucking ding-dongs are missing.
Those are Susie Q.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Susie Q's are missing from our shelves, and I've somehow come across $30.
I'm sure.
If you would like to sit
What if I
around
wrote
and
him a
wait,
note?
that's fine. I don't
I
really
could write
give
him a
a
note.
shit. Look,
I could-
ma'am, American Express only, please.
All right, detective.
He went out to the car.
I'm just gonna. As she's arguing, I'm actually gonna leave her for a second. Just go straight to Eve. I'm like, Eve, I know you're shocked for a second. This is an emergency. We need to get you bandaged up, and we need to get that thing fed. Do you have any credit cards on you?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Let me just borrow it. We'll pay you back.
No. Why?
You see that thing in there? I point into the window of the car.
Any minute now. Any minute now.
It's fine. Just here. What do you need?
American Express.
What?
Only.
American Express only.
Oh, I think I have an extra.
How many cards do you have?
Fine. Yes. Just take
Sit.
it.
I take it and run in.
And I'm still there. Geek 40. Please, in your heart. Somewhere deep. Oh,
Very
there we
close.
go. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Look, that was easy. Did you get it? Okay.
From the car.
Oh, no.
How long does it take to buy a couple ding-dongs?
We're on dial-up out here. Takes a little bit.
Can we go ahead and take the band-aids, please? Can we
I
take-
still have your card, ma'am.
I will wait for the car. Can you just at least get the bandages to our friend?
Are you Miss Rhea? Miss Rhea
No.
Eves?
It's Marion Eves. Marion Eves. That's me. Let me
back
sign.
of this card it says CID. Can I see your ID, please? I should have checked for that before I ran the card. I'm terribly sorry, but it does say here, see picture ID with use of card, and it's the card and the receipt both say Miss Rhea Eves. What are you doing with your hands there, Sarah?
My other me's not very happy right now. He's like,
Don't, detective. Let's just step. So that's actually our friend who's the one that needs the bandages, Sir Geek 40. She asked us to pay for this or something. You can see that her hands are very hurt
Why is that woman bleeding?
because she got hurt, which is why we're trying to buy band-aids for her. We were camping.
It should
was
be
a terrible
pretty easy
camp.
to get her ID from her then.
Okay, I'll go
Oh,
ask for her
please,
ID. Go get her ID.
I'm going back to. Can I just get your entire wallet? I just need your ID.
Can
Just
you roll for intellect for me, please?
13.
Luckily, you grab her wallet and you find her ID and run back inside.
Run back inside. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put my badge like right in front.
don't
I'm a
think-
police officer. This is an emergency.
I don't think he cares. I'm just guessing.
Can you take this to her and have her sign this for me, please? She needs to sign the.
Geek 40, how is she supposed to sign if her hands are hurt? We need to be able to bandage her hands. Sir, please, can we just...
I didn't write
He's
the
not gonna-
rules about credit cards and stuff, but
What if I sign for her? Can we sign for her?
not with me standing here next to a police officer. Of course
What if-
not.
I see you're a very lawful man, Geek
No,
40.
I'm just bored as shit. And I appreciate if you would just get her to sign the card.
I'm already out the door. I'm gonna take a pen with me,
Okay.
and if she doesn't want to sign, I'm gonna be as carefully like to hide my body and just make a mark so that she doesn't have to sign. We'll get
sure
you
What
back.
you?
Try to
what,
get
are
her
you
to-
doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just signing for her so she doesn't have to.
just
with the-
ask her to
Just give me the fucking pen. Give
Can
me
you
the
take-
pen.
Fine. How can you hold a pen with your hands like that?
Doesn't matter. Just go.
Oh my god. Shut up. Not you. Sorry. Him. I'm running back in. receipt.
Pretty crazy how she signed that thing with her hands all fucked up like that. There you go. You need a bag?
Yeah, yes, please. We would very much like a bag.
Paper or plastic?
I don't care.
No, the two. Paper, please.
Paper?
Paper. We can reuse the bag for other things. It's good and it'll help us carry things out. It's much more practical.
We're all out of paper?
Plastic is fine.
Plastic? Okay.
Plastic. Thank you, Geek 40.
Fine, let's sit.
I'm not gonna bag it for you. Here you go.
Oh. Well, sir, isn't that part of your job?
Get out! Just get out!
How rude! Fine.
Just take the bandages
Okay.
to Eve's.
All right.
Yes, sir. I'll get the food.
Wait, I don't want a bandage. I can barely stand the sight of blood.
Do you want to go face that creature thing?
Oh.
It's your choice.
Yeah.
How about this? Take the food, toss it to Olivia
I'll
in the
toss
back.
the food. Okay. I grab the food and go to the Prius.
So you guys exit the
So, what do you
gas
think?
station. You can see Geek 40 still just kind of looking out the window, takes a piece of bubble gum, puts it in his mouth, and just kind of watches you guys as you make your way back to the Prius with bandages, and Livia still in the car holding the hand, starting to get rather tired.
That's okay, I've got all day.
All right. I open the car door. I got food.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Whoa, wait, I
Start
gotta unwrap it.
grabbing food from it and shoving it at the hand.
So you just grab food.
No, she shoves it in the bag, actually.
So you shove the hand in the bag.
With the food.
Okay. Can you roll? You know what? Let's let this play out.
I don't know what to do.
So the hand is now in the bag, rummaging through. You start seeing all sorts of plastic and things shredding. You are standing dangerously close to a very aggressive and dangerous robotic hand as it's digging through there. Let's see, Alara, can you roll? Can you roll might for me, please?
Oh no.
Okay, please sign.
23.
Okay, luckily I got a natural 20.
Wait, I think you
Oh,
rolled
no.
the wrong thing.
Rolled the wrong
Hold
thing
on.
there.
Roll your d12 and your.
No, I did. I just read it wrong.
Oh.
That's my problem. Sorry. 5. So, basically the opposite of that, what I said.
Okay, so the hand continues rummaging through the bag and pretty much tears everything up. And now you notice that there's a hole in the bag and a bunch of stuff on the ground that has been half eaten, and it's still looking for food. But since you did not give it food one at a time to see what it might actually want, you have no idea what actually the hand is looking for or
fiddlesticks.
needs.
This is not good. We're gonna have to go with that. Okay. But can you see what things he liked or it liked?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna use a plot point.
Oh, good idea.
And mustering all my strength, I'm just gonna shout, "Meat!"
Oh!
from the back of the car.
Oh, that's helpful.
So from the back seat, you hear Alara scream out for meat, and it's very clear and concise.
Did this thing already eat the beef jerky?
Roll for intellect, please.
16.
16. Okay. Well, you're able to see in the bottom of the bag that has fallen to the floor. In part of the food is now resting on the inside of your car, in the kind of left passenger side, or the back left passenger. And on the ground, you see a couple beef jerky bars and pepperoni sticks lying on the floor.
I open those up and kind of just throw them on the seat.
The hand reaches and grabs and starts to take them in as quickly as it can, and you start seeing that the arm is starting to regain itself and grow in muscle tone and thicken a little bit. Now releasing Scott from his catonic state.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab my hand when I gain consciousness and hold on to it for a little bit.
So now the hand is gone from off the top of the shelf, and you just see Alara laying in the trunk, holding his hand, curled up in a ball.
Alara of Nebraska, do you need more meat?
They'll be okay for now. But I will soon.
I feel like we should go ahead and just get some meat.
Do you really want to go back in there?
I like to be prepared, and my hotel's still 30 miles away.
Fair point.
So I think we should go back and get lots of beef jerky and pepperoni
Go
sticks.
back. Wait, weren't we just under attack? Where are we?
We'll
What did I miss?
Can we address that in a little bit? Like, let's just.
He has a point. They have video surveillance. They had helicopters.
Oh God.
Let's just move as fast. How long can you hold out? I don't want to be attacked by.
There's not very many restaurants by my hotel.
Excuse me, I gave you my money. Did you at least bring me bandages of any kind?
I thought you were bandaging her.
I was waiting for my turn, but yes. If you want to, I can bandage you. I've been trained for that.
You've been trained to bandage me. Okay, fine. Just please.
Call first aid.
Okay, so Detective Cross starts to bandage Miss Eve's hands as you continue arguing about what to do.
I think I can hold on to it for now.
I just really would like to be prepared.
You look over at the gas station, and Geek 40, that was looking outside, watching everything go down, has now closed all of the blinds to the building and locked the door, and the entire thing has been flipped and says closed.
That answers that.
He definitely saw through the window and has freaked the shit out, and
Oh God,
is
we
most
gotta get
likely
out of
calling
here.
the authorities.
Oh God, we gotta get out
Get
of here
her
right
in the
now.
car. Bandage her in the car. Let's
All right,
go.
All right, Eve,
all
you
right.
get the back. Livy, you get the front.
Sweet shotgun.
I'm just gonna chill in this back seat or the trunk.
In the trunk. You're still in the trunk? Okay.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So you guys all pile back into the car and turn back onto the road, heading on 67 Highway East.
Am I still driving? Are you guys cool with that?
Please.
All right, I'm driving.
Yes.
Beep, 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 beep.
Let some Slayer, flirt.
I don't want to get in a car crash. We're already in enough trouble.
Are there any snacks left over?
Look on the floor.
Starts.
Can you roll intellect for me, please?
Yes, I can.
So what happened? Like, 1 minute we're being shot out, the next there's a bunch of dead bodies.
15.
Can we not talk about this yet? Can we just wait till we're back?
Livia.
Oh, look.
Oh, look. Well, Livia picks up a unwrapped, or a wrapped, still freshly wrapped Twinkie and goes to town on it.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my god, it's so good.
You seem very reluctant to give answers.
I'm just not ready to talk about this right now. Can we just get back to the hotel? If that's okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drive very well if I start.
Just deep breaths, it'll be okay. We can handle the situation.
I'm fine. I just need to get back to the hotel as soon as possible.
The group continues heading east on 67 Highway, moving their way through what appears to be a very empty and desolate landscape filled with nothing but farm kind of houses, barns. They start going
Lady
past-
Arajo, would you stop the car?
What?
Would you please stop the car?
I thought we decided that we need to get to the hotel as quickly as possible.
If he said stop the car, I'm thinking you should stop.
I'm fine with
All right. Okay. Emergency brake on.
Thank you, lady. Would you excuse me for a moment? I go to open the back door of the car.
So the,
I don't know if you can do that. I think I have to let you
can
out.
you roll intellect for me, please?
Right. 6.
Alara.
Oh, sorry, double luck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
What am I about to do?
On this model of Prius, there just happens to be a handle on the inside of the
Oh.
car, just in case you tried to trap anyone in the back of your Prius.
As people are known to do in Priuses.
It actually is a law. Trunks from now on because you know the 70s robbing
roll
movies.
for intellect.
How would you like to proceed?
I'm gonna get out and walk to the nearest animal on the nearest farm.
So Alara gets himself out of the car, barely able to stand, holding his right arm making his way towards a horse alone in a pasture.
Where is he? Why is he going towards that horse?
Alara, Nebraska, what do you...
I eat some of the horse.
What?
I'm gonna just go in my weary state. I think I'm just gonna put my hand, what resembles a hand, on the horse and let it do its thing.
So the hand reaches out, somewhat these tentacle-like things, pulling the back rear side of the horse toward it. The horse starts to scream and lash, and Alara just kind of holds himself still. The arm creates some sort of like a spike that shoots down to the ground and anchors itself as the horse tries to get away. Alara looking somewhat like a rag doll attached to this heavy machinery that's just ingesting the backside of this horse. It does this for about a good 30 seconds, and the horse stops struggling and kind of falls to the ground now as its complete right backside has been basically removed from its body.
Oh my god. I think I faint.
You faint.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you all see everything,
Oh
yes.
my god.
All right. Is it still alive?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna use another plot point.
Okay.
I'll form my arm into what resembles an axe, and put it out of its misery.
Okay, so Alara, forming into an axe, reaches up high in sight for all of you to see, and then swings down, chopping the head clear off of the horse, doing the honorable thing. He is now at full strength. His arm is fully formed and muscular, making the rest of his body look small and weak, like his normal stature.
Okay, I now walk back towards the car, close the back door and open the side door and simply say, "Move over, please."
So, Detective Cross and Rhea are sitting in the back of the car. Rhea in the middle looks at you and says, "Go fuck yourself,"
That was different.
and does not move from her position.
The back of this vehicle is very small. I'm a large man. Well, part of me.
I don't care. You are not sitting anywhere close to me or Petunia.
Switch with me, Nebraska.
All right.
Okay, so the two of you switch seats, and Nebraska is now sitting up front in the Prius next to a fainted
Does anybody else know how to
Erda.
operate one of these machines?
Detective Cross. Can you roll? No, you don't just do that. Can you roll might for me, please?
Don't just do that.
10.
Okay, so you would like to
Just pick her up, put her in the
pick her
back
up
seat.
and put her in the back. So Detective Cross moves you out of the front seat, throwing you in the back of your rental car, and hops in, headed who knows where, because he
going?
does not know where your hotel room is, and you are now heading again east on 67 Highway.
I need a minute.
So you're just driving. Okay, there is an awkward silence over the car.
I'm gonna look at Rhea and ask her, Lady Eves, how is it that you managed to withstand the pain of your fists being so bruised and bloodied? So simply.
Do you want to lend me your face and I'll show you?
I'm gonna look forward again.
Okay.
You just ate a horse!
So the car comes to a screeching stop as Detective Cross, in his bewilderment, addresses the elephant in the car.
Do you have a special attachment to horses?
You raw arm eat.
Would you have preferred he ate us?
Fair point. I guess this is a fair point to ask at this point. Is everyone here, all of you, I've seen you use powers, are you all psyots?
What is a psyop?
Fair point. You don't know what a Macintosh is.
Erida, can you roll for might for me, please?
Aw, are you sure you want might?
Yeah.
Ah. 9.
You are starting to wake up just enough to hear the question that he asked.
Oh god. Wait. Who's driving?
Lady Erida, she's awake!
The cop is.
You. What? What happened? Why did you do that?
Do horses mean something to you people?
I'm a vegetarian.
I don't know what that is.
Oh
She
god.
doesn't eat meat.
What do you eat?
Just take it in.
All right. Okay. Let's. I heard Sayat's mentioned. What? Okay, I need to focus. Focus. Detective, what were you saying?
Everyone around here has display powers. I don't know how y'all got them, but it's besides to me. Sorry, give me a second. It's not every day you get to see a snake eating a giant animal in front of you. So, we all are in this building that's attacked by PSR. You have to tell me what it means later.
PRS.
PRS. Everyone has powers. This sounds like something.
As you're talking, you start to hear the sound of sirens coming towards you.
Can you?
We'll
Okay,
definitely
we
keep
need to.
moving.
2 more exits, and then you're gonna get off the next exit on the right, take a left, and turn into. I think it's what? I've been staying there for like a month. Mermaid's Cove or something. Retreat, which it makes
The
no sense.
Highlander Motel.
That's what it is. Thank you.
I'm flooring it.
The Islander Motel, 2 exits away.
Yeah, Olivia?
As you start to drive, you see a cruiser followed by a couple SUVs, all with lights on, heading directly towards you as they pass and continue on towards the compound that you left behind.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay.
Why do those cars have such bright lights on them?
Cops. That's what our detective used to do. That's an indication of their profession. Lets people know to get out of the way. Or to be terrified. One of the two. I would suggest we leave the car not by the hotel and walk the rest of the way once you get off the exit.
That's actually a good idea.
Can you walk? Reeves?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'll manage.
Alright, then I'm gonna get off the exit and find the closest thing to the abandoned lot I can.
Okay, can you roll for intellect for me, please?
Sure thing. That would be a 22.
Okay. So right next to the motel, you notice that there is kind of a pay to park lot, like a one of those places in the Midwest off the side of the road. That's just like a spot where there's about 10 trucks of construction workers that have carpooled together, and you see that there's a spot between 2 large trucks that you're able to pull the Prius in between.
Yeah, I'll park that and. Alright, Irida, show us where this hotel is.
It's just a few, like probably a mile that way.
Oh, a mile.
Oh, did you say right next? I
So
mean,
you're
just
all
I'm sorry,
going
I'm just
to-
so fuzzy. It's just right there. You
Okay.
can walk right there.
So I wouldn't assume that you paid for cash for this motel, did you?
No, I didn't.
It's okay. Just deep breaths.
didn't
Let's get inside, get some water.
I'm
It'll be
never
okay.
gonna be able to go home again, am I? Oh my god.
One step at a time.
Oh my god. This is not supposed to happen.
In the distance, you hear the sound of helicopters.
Oh god.
Come on, let's get inside. We'll take it one step at a time.
Okay. Alright.
Breathe in, breathe out.
I'll go. Let's go.
So they make their way towards the motel. Your room is room 201, second floor. It's a very small motel, 1 row of rooms overlooking a parking lot with Highway 67 right outside of it.
Okay, here we go. Get my keys. Still, it's an old-fashioned hotel. It's one of those old-fashioned big giant keys. Open the door.
Can you roll
Oh,
intellect
can
for
you-
me, please?
That look at you.
4.
Wrong key.
One second, guys.
Sound of helicopters continues getting closer to the town. Roll for intellect for me, please.
20. Oh.
Looks like you found the right key.
Oh, here's the key. Look at that. Open the door. I can do things still.
Alright, everyone in.
Okay.
Eves looks at you and is like, why should I be impressed that you know how to open the door to your own motel room?
You know what, Mr. Grumpy Pants? Just get inside.
So the group makes their way into the motel room and sees a large display that Erida has put up on the wall, like a spider's web linking all these different things to different pictures of people and places. And you see on one side of the wall the hospital that used to stand and all the pictures of its downfall, of the location you were just at. The room, despite all of this crazy stuff, is still extremely clean and well kept and organized.
Okay, I'm gonna pin her up against the wall with my arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
me?
Can you
Yes.
roll for might, please?
Why would you do that?
7.
Upon walking into the motel room and seeing all of the stuff on the wall, he turns and pins you up against the wall next to the door, right on your entrance on the left.
Excuse me.
Hey,
You know this place. You knew where we were. I am tired of all of this.
I-
Clearly you have answers for us.
I told
Did you bring us
you.
to this place?
What? First of all, get off of me, sir. Nebraska.
Can you roll intellect for me, please? Nebraska?
10.
Okay.
I was, by the way, every time she mentioned the hospital, I was not there. I didn't hear any about that.
You don't really understand digital printouts, and to you, those are little windows viewing the hospital that you just came from.
Oh, great.
Okay. Was somebody here watching us? How can you see this from here?
No, these are photos.
Laura, look at me. Deep breaths.
Can somebody get
Hey,
him
where-
off of me?
I'm gonna try to just take his good arm just gently. Are you familiar with paintings?
Portraits, of course.
These are portraits done by computers, by machines to be accurate.
Then why do you have portraits of this place we all met?
Because she's been doing research.
Can somebody get him off of
I'm
me?
gonna slowly start pulling him away, but gently. Like I'm trying to
Can you
urge
roll?
him away.
Can you roll charisma for me, please?
I can try. And I can look it.
All right. So the words of Detective Cross seem to calm you and give you a sense of comfort. And being the only other man in the room, you take his words to heart.
I apologize for being harsh with you, Lady Erida. I am not accustomed to this. Any of this.
I understand. It's all very shocking. I can explain it once more if you'd like. Please do not touch my things. I have them very particularly. It all started.
Is this the part I've already heard?
You've heard a little bit about it, okay? So,
I'm actually gonna stop you there. I'd like to, guys. Rosalind made it, and she's pouring herself some bourbon because it's been a very long afternoon. I'm gonna ask if Joe doesn't mind playing about 2 to 3 minutes of videos. We're gonna update Rosalind really quick on what's happened so far and get her into the game and be like right back in 2 to 3 minutes, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. We just want to make sure and update her on what's going on so she's ready to hop in the game.
Hi, my name is Rosalind. I am on Vanquished. I play Miss Rhea Eves on Monday nights at 6 o'clock. Come check us out. And I am an ex-civil engineer, currently an actor, and I work in a restaurant. So yeah, I'm here to answer your questions. Game of Thrones. Hard. Old school Kanye. Captain. Digimon? Huh? Dog. Absolutely dog. Concentration check? Jello. Lime Jello. Carrie. The Batman?
Hi, I'm AJ. I'm on Valiant RPG, which is going to be on Mondays at 6 p.m. I'm a programmer for Hyper RPG. I'm here to answer your questions. Battlestar. Kanye, always. Iron Man. Pokemon all the way. AR. Cat.
Hey, quiet on set!
Power attack, come on. Jello. It's about the wiggliest good. I'll do support this time. I'm gonna go with Michael Keaton.
With Valiant, Shadowrun, and all sorts of cool stuff. Every 5 subscribers, we do a Steam Key giveaway, and every 500, we do a NPC giveaway. You just saw one of those NPCs a minute ago, but we are now caught back up to speed. You guys got a little breather, so we'll get right back into it. We're so glad Rosalind was able to make it, and let's do this. So we open back on the hotel room where we now have Alara starting to back away from Erida as he had just pinned her up against the wall.
Get the fuck off of her, animal.
It's okay. Just calm down. We got enough trouble without fighting each other right now.
Good point, Detective.
You good, right, Lara?
I am fine, Tom Detective Cross. Thank you.
It's fine.
Take
As
a
someone
look.
who eats a horse.
Oh, can we not bring up the horse?
How can we not bring up the horse?
Is there a
I
beast
wanna
I should
think
have
about the
eaten?
horse.
I do not understand why the horse.
No beasts. No living beasts need to be eaten.
In the midst of all of this, Livia just walks off into the bathroom and shuts the door.
So Livia makes her way towards the bathroom. As you guys are all arguing, you hear the sound of and the shower starts to run.
Oh, thank God.
She made bathroom? Okay.
Don't worry about it.
That's fine. That's fine.
You all hear that?
It's a shower.
It's a shower.
Roll for intellect, please.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Roll for intellect.
How bad does he stink? What the?
14.
Somehow he does not know what a shower is.
Somebody else want?
Artificial rain.
Detective, can you explain it, please? I'm not in the mood.
Rain inside.
Yes, it's using plumbing systems to move water so they can get clean.
It's how we clean ourselves.
I've seen these magical water spigots before.
Great.
That's good.
That's
It's
great.
very good.
So, would you like me to explain?
Yes, please.
All right. So, you understand that these are photos. These are not pictures into reality.
Portraits.
Yes, exactly. Portraits.
Very well painted, I must say.
Thank you. I took some of them myself. I used to be a librarian. I'm saying used to because I'm assuming I can't go back to my job after this. But one day I was putting away books and there was this one book that was open, pile of books, and there was a strange clipping in it. And that's how I found out about this hospital and the explosion with 253 people deceased, and how there's the whole conspiracy about how it's a PSYOP terrorist attack, which makes no sense because it was a PSYOP hospital.
What is a psyot?
PSYOPs are well, people like you.
What was?
And-
I'm sorry. Hold on. There. Shower lady over here made a motion. Is that? Would you?
Oh
You
no!
want to spin a plot point for me, please? If you're gonna.
I would like to
Okay,
spend
that's a
plot
plot point. You hear a sound from the bathroom, and all of a sudden, on the other side of the hotel room, a large ceramic part of a toilet filled with water crashes down from your ceiling, busting on the floor
no.
on top of a lot of your papers.
Oh no!
Sorry!
No! I frantically go and try saving all my papers and files.
Okay.
Not my work.
I'm just glad somebody else was surprised at the same time I was.
Nothing's gonna survive.
It's called a
anymore.
toilet.
No, but all the water. Oh no!
Housekeeping.
Service.
Just give Can you guys just go back? Just back.
Housekeeping.
I'll stay with you.
Oh,
I can hold it together.
okay.
Hello, can I come in? Housekeeping. Hello?
Hi. Hi. I just put my head between the door like this.
Okay, I'm going to come.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Don't need anything today.
Towels?
No towel. Actually, can I have a couple towels?
Just shut the door.
I need a couple towels.
Just shut the door.
Just couple.
Can you give me the old towels?
I'm still
I'm
used.
not going to give you the new towels without the old towels.
Just shut the door.
I can wash them. Just give them to me.
I would like to use all the towels.
Sorry. No. Okay, I'll go to the next room. I'll come back later. Bye.
But okay. Thank you. I wanted to
just kept the door shut.
I just want. She would have come in anyways. She's very.
I'm looking at her spider web. And
What's that?
I'm just looking at her spider web at work while they're all talking and just starting to put pieces together as I can.
What do you mean by putting pieces together?
I'm seeing if it actually has any logical progression or is it she's a crazy
It's
conspiracy theorist.
very logical. Thank you.
Well, you could just be one of those crazy, like, conspiracy theorists. You're a librarian.
Rude.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Mr. Detective.
It makes sense, sort of. I mean, this is out of order. If you put this here and then you put the yarn this way, this would be a more logical timeline. Like this.
What are you doing? Stop touching! Stop. Please don't touch my things.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying
I worked really hard on that.
and it's very nice. I'm not trying to...
Just don't. I have an extra notebook if you'd like to start your own.
You guys hear the shower turn off, and Livia walks out with nothing but a towel wrapped around the top of her head.
Oh!
And as she opens the door, water starts flooding
Oh.
from the bathroom into the hallway.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Sorry, I used the extra towel to try and mop it up, but I mean, there's just a lot of water. Does anybody
really need that on
have
your
a
head?
change of clothes?
Did you bring some?
I'm like not listening to her. I'm like freaking out about all
Eric-
the water and all
Eric-
this stuff.
It'll be fine.
I'm trying to like pick everything up to save it from water damage.
How is Alara reacting to this situation?
I'm just beaming.
Beaming.
Being?
That's it.
He's an animal.
Maybe you should roll around.
So
on me.
Laura stands
No, he's enjoying her.
towards the front of the apartment, just
This house.
jaw kind of wide open, staring at Livia as she walks around and crosses. What do you grab?
Trying to grab some clothes, like the
My
drawers.
clothes?
Yeah, her clothes.
Why don't you just take a duvet?
How am I gonna wear a duvet?
I guess I can
Better
give
than
you some
nothing.
clothes.
What is
I
a
go to the
duvet?
closet and find some clothes for her.
Okay.
Here, you can wear these.
Cool, thank you.
It's one of my extra
Starts to get
cardigans.
dressed.
I'm gonna lean towards Cross and ask him, is this normal for women in this land?
Did we hear
Come
that?
with me. I need your help over here. I'm gonna lead him to the bathroom to give some modesty.
You're gonna lead him to the bathroom.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
and-
flooded bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can actually
I'm
turn
almost
off.
dressed. Oh my gosh.
So you walk into the bathroom and you notice that the top half of the toilet is completely gone, as well as a part of the wall showing a hole to the next room over. And the toilet is just the top part is like of the water line is cut and it's just sprouting water
I
out.
can't afford to pay for this.
It doesn't matter.
Don't
We're
worry,
gonna be
I-
gone before.
I told you to stop worrying about it. I've got it.
Okay.
Take my express card.
All right. Okay, I forgot you're a lawyer.
Yeah, I don't
you.
make any money.
I'm gonna call for a bathroom. At this point, you guys want to go cash only, please.
Okay.
Is everybody here so powerful?
Yes.
So yeah, back to let's bring it back.
Yes.
So,
What is a Sayat and why am I wrong?
all right. So Sayats are special beings with powers. They're unlike normal humans. Some very rarely are born with powers, but most likely people with powers were experiencing something very traumatic that triggered their ability inside of them. So, I mean, all of us here clearly have something special about us.
I mean, all
I mean-
you do.
I don't think you should like lump us into this Sayat thing.
So you don't remember anything about big
I-
blue ghosty thing?
Big. What?
Wait, you have you not met your counterpart?
There is no. You guys are talking kind of.
Are you not accustomed to this? Thomas Detective Cross, when you fell asleep, for whatever reason, forgetting your manhood, back at this Sayat Hospital?
It's Sayat.
Sayat Hospital, a blue spirit resembling you, but not behaving like you, made fun of all of us.
He giggled a lot.
He also, like,
Pretty happy.
killed a bunch of people.
Yes, that was impressive.
That too.
I don't.
They deserve it.
I'm not. You don't kill people just because they're dangerous. You put them away. The job is to protect people. You don't kill them just because you can.
That's
not.
I absolutely agree
Tell that
with
to
you.
the blue man.
There is no.
I'm sorry, detective, but we all saw him. We talked to him.
Just give me a minute. I'm just gonna close the door behind him. Shut up. I'm closing the bathroom and I'm gonna try to stop the water flow while we hear. Shut up. God damn.
He closes the bathroom door, and someone from the hotel room next looks through the hole and now sees this man talking to himself as water spurts out of the toilet.
Just without looking away from the toilet, flashing the police sign.
Oh, you flash the police
badge
towards the other.
Thank God you have that badge.
Yeah, it's really saving his ass.
So, Lady Arada,
So as I was
what you're
saying-
suggesting is that I had this arm all along, and then one day...
I don't actually know about your arm. I know of a couple other people like you, but I'm not certain. I'm not an expert. I'm still learning a lot. So I'm sorry. So let me backtrack. I got my powers a couple years ago, and I'm still getting
How
used-
many?
Like 5. I don't want to think about it, but yeah. Although I only thought I could make clouds. I mean, as a librarian, I read a lot and had a lot of time on my hand. I didn't have a very big library, so I'd often, make clouds of scenarios of the books I was reading, and like, oh, here's Frodo and Sam, saying like, I'm so glad I'm here.
You're doing a lot of explaining. Can you go on to the next thing?
You really like to cut people off, don't you? I know you're a little grumpy, but it's okay. I understand.
Well, we watched a man eat a friggin' horse.
I don't want to think about it. Yeah, don't want to think about it. Anyways,
In my defense, it was not me who ate the horse.
It was your fault.
so back to the Sayats. I saw this article about the hospital. I've been thinking about going to the hospital to begin with because I didn't really know anyone else like me. I've been kind of avoiding it and not really wanting to admit certain things about being able to make fantasy clouds, which are pretty fun and cool. If you guys ever want me to perform any books, okay. I mean, it's pretty entertaining. Okay, so I started researching the hospital, and I've been researching for a while to try to figure out what happened, and that's why I came here. But I never found anything about the underground lab. That I don't understand. It makes no sense. It's not part of my notes. I'm baffled, and I don't know what I've gotten myself into.
Maybe we should just figure out what's on that zip drive.
Well, I mean, you've been there before. You've been to the hospital.
No.
Hold on. I get my
You mean
folders.
earlier today?
No.
Yeah,
I get
earlier today I was at the hospital.
Yes, but you were there before.
No,
Hold on. Would you let me explain? Thank you. I go to my files.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. I
Can you
find the
roll
one.
for intellect for me, please?
Yes. Can I use a plot point
rolled
to... Oh, I wrote a book! Ha! Thank you. Alara of Nebraska. Yes, the gods be kind.
So
I have rolled a 7.
Erida, looking through her files, finds one that, in particular, that has a couple photos inside of it, and she opens it up, and inside is a photo of Miss Eves at the location right after the explosion 2 years before.
This is what I've been trying to tell you. I found this video when I first started researching.
That has to have been from today. How did you get that today?
No, I found this like 7 or
It doesn't make any sense.
When did I print this off?
In the picture, she's holding Petunia without a cage, and she's wearing a completely different outfit. It is nothing except an orange jumpsuit, and Petunia has a bright orange collar around her neck.
What? You can see the timestamp. It says 2014.
Why do we look like we're been in jail? Tunes. She's less gray in that photo.
Oh my
Why
gosh.
would
I
you have your dog? This is weird.
I had no idea what to think about it.
I always have her. Obviously.
It's an odd beast to choose as a companion. Too small to be wholly useful.
She's extremely useful as a companion.
So what were you doing there?
Ew. Animal. I don't know. She's the one explaining this shit.
I'm lost at this point. I thought this was a hospital where they helped Psyots, but clearly there was something else going on.
When?
I'm gonna knock on the bathroom door.
Okay.
Thomas, Detective Cross, we need assistance. We're all confused.
One moment. Any chance I've stopped the flood?
Any chance you stop the flood? Well, I mean,
Like,
you
I'm
could
just trying to kill the pipe.
Can you roll a might and a d12 for me, please?
Oh, might. I was hoping for intellect. That is a 15.
Doesn't matter. I got my luck on a 1. So, as you exit the room, your sleeves are rolled up all the way up to your shoulders, and you basically just throw your arms up saying, fuck it, and the water continues spewing out, and now soaking into the wall, and the wall paint is actually starting to crumble off the sides of the hotel bathroom.
Please don't worry about it.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Hey, so you said there's a time
handle any more stress
thingy
over
on this?
Timestamp?
Yeah, that.
Well, I mean, this
thing.
one I
You
printed
clearly
out.
see it on the photo.
Okay.
There's a
Look at this,
timestamp.
Thomas, Detective
I'm
Cross.
not wearing what I was wearing.
When was this taken?
It was taken in 2014.
Can you roll a charisma for me, please, Detective Cross?
9.
It's okay. So Detective Cross coming out and seeing the arguing and hearing some of the things overhearing some of the stuff in the bathroom, realizes that there are some things that need to be talked out in a very civilized manner. He claps his hands, and all of you, kind of taken back by such a weird way to get your attention, stop talking and stare at him, kind of like, what the fuck, dude?
Alright. Clearly, we all are confused, but we have to make a timeline for this. Everything makes sense if you put it in perspective. First of all, we know that Irida knew about powers 5 years ago.
Irida.
Yeah. She has this picture from 2014. Alright. Since I know you all are not that forthcoming about how you got here, how you got your psyop powers. 2 years ago, I was shot on a line of duty in the back. I was, a paraplegic, that's the best way to put it. Part of what got me going is that I was offered a chance to get some medical recovery, some experimental surgery. I took it because my life was going to shit then, and that's all I remember. And about 6 months later, I just remember waking up at a train station. Thing is that this video right here, this photo, is during the blank spot.
I'm going to go ahead and use a plot point. When he mentions the train station, Livia, Nebraska, and Miss Eves all kind of go white.
Was it in Chicago?
Yes, it was in Chicago.
How would you know that?
Because she was there. And by the look of your faces, all of you were there.
I wasn't there, but
I don't know this Chicago, but I know a train station. And I felt a chill when you mentioned it.
Okay, look. I was far away. And then there's nothing, and then I'm on a train in Chicago.
You all have moments where you don't remember.
Yeah.
I came to on a train in Chicago too. Going to leaving Chicago?
Leaving Chicago, I was going back home. And I could walk.
Same thing happened to me. I was in my homeland of Nebraska.
It's just called Nebraska.
I was just here.
And then I was on a train. What? Chicago?
Chicago.
What is that?
It's a city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for intellect.
Roll for Buffalo.
6.
He has no idea what you guys are talking about. He just knows what a train.
It's east of here. Pretty far. You're gonna have to take a train to get there, but
So, is that where we should be? Is that where the next answers lie?
I don't think that's what we need to be doing right now.
What do you
I think
think?
it's
What should we be doing then?
Obviously, we need to see what the files hold on the zip drive.
the files were nothing but pictures. I mean, look.
Okay, I know there's some. Oh, is that room service?
Ma'am?
Oh no.
Excuse me, ma'am. This is the Mountain Home PD.
Oh no.
Man, you please mind opening up. We had a noise complaint.
I can step out. I've got this. I'm sorry, what is the issue, sir? I'm an attorney.
Good for you. Do you mind opening the door?
Oh god.
No. We don't need to open the door. Do you have a search warrant?
Can she say that to a
Ma'am, I can see into your hotel room from the room next door. Would you please just open the door? We need to get this
God.
settled up
all
here.
my stuff?
I'm gonna throw my cloak over my
We should
shoulder.
open the door.
Wait, I like start like trying to hide things, like not really sporadically. Not. Oh god.
I'm gonna need you to open the door, please, and talk to me, ma'am.
I'm gonna open the door. Okay, sir, I'll open the door. Step back. Okay.
I frantically
You
try
go to open the door. Can you roll intellect for me, please?
While she's doing that, I would like to start like meticulously pulling things off my wall and like putting them away, but very carefully.
Very carefully. What do you do with all these soggy stuff on the floor?
I stuff it under the bed.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay, and Nebraska, what are you doing?
Well, I'm
She's about to open the door.
I'm throwing my cloak over my my arm.
Okay, Livia, are you wearing clothes?
Yes.
Okay. Detective Cross, what are you doing?
I moved to the side of the door so that you won't see me walking in.
You move to the side of the door, so
When he walks in, he doesn't have a clear line of sight of me.
so when he walks in, he doesn't have a clear line of sight of you.
I'm putting out my taser.
Some shady tactics there. Okay, and you start trying to open the door, but there are like 4 different deadbolt locks on the door. Ma'am,
Detective,
could you please just open the door? This is, I mean,
sir,
we can
sir,
have
I'm
this
working on
resolved.
it, sir. Okay, give me a second.
I'm
There's
gonna
a
have to
lot
ask
of
you
latches.
kindly, ma'am, not to
I'm getting
raise your
dressed.
voice at me.
Tell him naked.
There's a naked woman in here. Give us a second.
Well, now I'm really gonna need you to open the door quickly, ma'am, because I have a feeling that you're lying to me.
Get naked.
Detective, will you come and help
Considering
us?
I just heard another woman in the room say, "Tell the man that I'm naked in here." I'm not an idiot. I would please appreciate if you would open the door for me now, or things are gonna
Sir,
have
I'm
to
working
get
on it.
serious.
Can I roll again, please?
Roll for intellect, please.
I whispered it.
14.
You, even though you are unable to feel your hands, they are bruised and torn up down to the bone and don't necessarily work the way fingers should work, despite you not being able to feel them. When you go to reach to unbolt, your fingers aren't necessarily working, and you start trying to use your elbow. Ma'am, I'm giving you to the count of 5.
Okay, I'm
In
coming.
5,
Second, sir.
4,
Sir, please, sir.
3,
What's she doing?
and...
Hi.
Oh, ma'am, do you mind opening the door and stepping back for me, please?
It's open. Oh, you want me to
I
step
need
back?
you to open the door fully and
Oh,
step
all the way
back
open.
away from the door, ma'am.
Okay.
Would you please just step
Everybody
away
get
from
where
the
you can
door,
see them.
back
All right.
up. Would everyone in the room please
Hi.
keep their hands where I can see them? Now, what? There was a noise complaint. Now, this usually would not be a very big deal, but there seems to be some weird fucked up shit going on in here, considering what just happened. Now, that was a door, mind you, that you were unable to open. Will someone
Sir, my
please tell us
hands
what's
are a little
going on?
banged up, sir.
Okay, now I have more questions.
Why did you show me?
I'm sorry, I'll put them in my pocket.
Ma'am, please keep your hands where I can see them. Would... Sir, what are you... Are you holding a goddamn taser? Are you holding...
He's a detective, sir.
That's not a
He's a detective.
Wait.
I'll get a rat's ass. Who the fuck you? Get your hand off that taser. Put it on the ground and put your hands up in the air now, sir. Okay, so the group is all standing in the room with their hands up, except for Nebraska, who only has one hand up, and you all start to look around and notice, wondering when the police officer might notice that he only has one hand up as he's casing the room.
Step behind Olivia.
As you're looking at Nebraska, the police officer starts to look over and notices half of a toilet on the floor with a bunch of water spread around it and a bunch of papers shoved under a bed. And
Wait, the papers weren't shoved. Just the clothing and stuff. The papers were put meticulously away.
The wet papers that were shoved under the bed are now bunched up and shoved under the bed, and a file and a bunch of pins are in the wall, this giving the police officer plenty of things to be confused and worried about, and he starts to make his way back around the room. What do you do?
Sir, do you have a warrant?
No.
I don't need a warrant in a hotel room when somebody, technically this is the hotel owner's property.
No, we're gonna pay for it. We're gonna pay for everything. We're gonna pay for everything.
Again, I don't care about money.
The toilet flooded. It's not a big issue, sir.
There is half of a toilet in the floor, ma'am, in the front of this room.
Someone got carried away.
Now, anyone who wants to tell me, honestly, what is going on here?
Sir.
Too much whiskey. Way too much whiskey.
There was a little bit of an issue.
That's what happened to her hands.
Whiskey.
Yeah, see, sir.
That's how her hands got this way.
And
I need you to stay where you are, and everyone stop talking, please. I am addressing the small, frail woman that stands in front of me.
Frail?
You're pretty frail.
Whiskey.
Or whatever
How does whiskey
I don't drink
explain
very often.
that woman's beating hands? Sir, would you put both hands up for me, please? I asked both hands to be up in the air. Would you please raise your hands for me, please?
He's only got one.
Sir, I need you to raise your hands.
Stop.
Sir, I'm not going to ask again. Will you remove your hand? What the fuck is that?
Oh, God.
This is my right hand.
The police officer sees a silver hand with red veins pumping through it, and the arm is about twice the size as the other side of his body. Sir, I'm gonna... Frail one, come here. Come here, please. Come here, frail.
Okay.
Get your goddamn hands up!
All right, I'm coming. I'm going.
Good.
Yes?
Would you stand beside me, ma'am? Hands where I can see.
Right here. Right here.
We had a noise complaint.
Yes, sir.
We established that it was me throwing.
I did not ask you to speak. I am talking to the frail ma'am. What is your name? Your name, ma'am? What the fuck is your name, ma'am?
Okay.
Her name's Erida.
My name's Erida.
If you speak one more time without being spoken to, back up. Back up.
Sir,
I'm
Erida,
back.
my name's
You
Erida.
put your freak goddamn hand up where I can see it. Ma'am, what is your name?
Erida, sir. My name is Erida.
Erida. What? Erida?
That's my name.
Are you fucking with me?
I'm not fucking with you, sir. That's my name.
Erida, what? Hands where I can see them, please.
If you don't solve this problem, I'm gonna solve it for you.
Oh, God.
Sir, is that a threat? Sir,
Oh, no.
is that a threat?
Just calm
Eagles
down.
are here.
Just calm down. So,
Are you getting smart with me, black man?
oh, no.
I need you to back the fuck up. Erida, do you mind telling me what? There was a noise complaint. I see 2 plot points have come on the table.
He's a little pissed over there.
And would you like to explain what happens next?
Yeah. At this moment, poor Detective Cross's mouth opens up as wide as possible as a blue mist comes out. The very wide grinning man moving forward as fast as possible.
Not good.
With his mouth also open, opens up and clamps closed over the arm.
No!
Standing in front of you now lies half of a police officer's
No!
body.
Why did
The blue figure rips the top half of the police officer up and towards the ceiling, slamming its body into the wall, smearing blood all the way across the ceiling as his intestines fall down, stringing across the floor, landing on top of Nebraska. And the 2 legs now standing motionless for a split second before falling limp to the ground.
Why? Okay, we gotta go.
That was actually a good person.
How covered am I?
intestines?
In intestines, yeah.
Quite covered.
Okay, I'm just gonna wipe my face off.
Wait, so they're just intestines all over me?
Not you, just Nebraska. The line of travel for the top half of the body.
But not just by
the
it.
body is still in the blue figure's kind of grasp as it frails back and forth across the room. If you don't do something soon, there will probably be small chunks all over this
We're gonna
hotel
already
room.
have to clean it anyway. It's fine.
We seriously don't have time to clean it.
And
I'm gonna
as
pay
a
for it to
reminder,
get clean. I have a
Cross's
maid
body
service.
has gone limp and is sitting on the floor next to you.
Olivia shuts the door again.
To what?
Wasn't the door open?
To the hotel room?
To the hotel room.
Roll for intellect, please.
Oh god.
Am I outside?
No, you're inside.
I was standing next to the officer.
Yeah, the officer was inside.
5.
As you go to shut the door, the legs and thighs of the police officer are in the way, and you start slamming the door as the legs just start sitting there, and one of them is now moved out into the outside hallway of the hotel balcony, and you, if you were to be walking down the balcony, you would see what looks like a fish almost in the door as it slams, throwing blood.
Where am I standing in the whole thing?
Where are you standing? You would be to the right of Nebraska, on the other side, right side of the door, coming in very close to where the thing was just chomped as you were standing closest to the body.
Can I push past her and pull the leg in?
Go ahead and roll might for me, please.
Not a problem.
Oh yeah, you have good mate. You can do it. Ooh, nice.
14.
Miss Eves then reaches in, grabs the
Luck.
leg.
Oh, look! Woo!
Reaches in, pulls the leg out from the door, and the door slams shut with Livia now with her back against the door.
At this point, I'm gonna after just wiping on my face off,
Just your
try to get on top of Cross and start smacking his face and shout, "Thomas Detective Cross, you must wake up! Your ghostly companion is wreaking havoc!"
Would you kindly not, please?
So when you jump on top of Detective Cross, your arm starts vibrating and freaking out as you're sitting on top of him, and you're going to have to slap him with your left hand. Can you go ahead and roll might for me, please?
$14.
So you are able to get on top of him, but your arm is now pretty much moved all the way back, and wherever the blue figure starts to move, your arm sort of reacts back naturally as you're slapping him with your left hand. And Detective Cross' blue figure starts to rear up above you, spitting the body out, landing next to the feet of Livia and Miss Eves. And
Don't faint.
Y'all are some stupid people, you know that? Look,
You're the one who caused this?
yes, you know why? Because as a police officer who's bigoted and will probably arrest you. When you get arrested, then those agents are gonna come, and the agents are
How
gonna
about,
probably
how about we
kill
have Animal Man's arm eat it?
That's actually a mighty fine idea.
We gotta get rid of this body.
It wouldn't matter
This is
anyway. There's a
evident.
flood in the water.
No, I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about this body that's obvious evidence against us.
Oh my gosh.
Is
Oh my gosh.
Have any of us? I guess you're the one who touched the body.
Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
that's
as a
fine.
reminder, there was water all over the floor.
There's still water
That
all
is
over the
seeping
floor.
Now there's,
through
like,
the floor.
blood
There is a floor
everywhere.
below you, since you are on the second floor too much
to get rid
longer.
of
We
this
need to go.
I believe
water
now
I
we
think we
should.
just need
now
to leave.
mixed with blood is starting to seep through
Oh,
the
God.
carpet, and there is streams of blood all over the ceiling, and there has been lots of
And
screaming.
there's guts and
Can I use a plot point?
If you can, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to sell it on to me. What do you?
Okay, so I should be down to 2 plot points now. So, trying to clear my head and not wanting to like create a murder scene. I remember about how I can do things besides apparently just make clouds. I'm like, oh god, I gotta get rid of this water. I gotta get rid of this water and the blood. So I ask everyone to leave the room for a second.
like to the hallway.
Oh no, Blue Man! Blue Man, you can stay. And
I'll carry Cross out.
I still don't know exactly what I'm doing, so I'm very nervous about the whole thing. But I try to take all the water and just like steam the room clean and absorb all of it.
You steam the room clean and absorb.
The water, and then I take the extra water and like put it in the bath.
What do you do with the intestines, half of a body, legs?
I flush it down the
and-
toilet. Oh, the toilet's broken! You guys ruined everything. I give it to the arm. I give it to the
So
arm.
because she used a plot point, I'll give her this. You guys back up into the bathroom. And Erida creates a large steam cloud and sucks all of the water out of that enclosed space and throws it to the side, breaking the window, throwing it out.
What? No, in the tub.
In the tub?
In the tub.
Into the bathroom that they're all standing.
Oh, you're on the bathroom. God,
Yeah.
So,
all right, it's going out.
breaking the window, shooting all of the water outside. The room is now cleared of moisture, but remains a lot of now dried blood and still a couple body parts that will have to be
Didn't
dealt
the water take the blood with it? Like just.
with. Not,
No.
just a little.
No, it didn't work. All
I
right.
think it's time to get out of here.
All right.
I'm
Let's get out of
here.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, we only have a couple hours anyway before they come tracking us.
Where are we going to go?
Excuse me, is that the blue figure speaking?
That is the blue figure talking.
The blue figure is now talking to you all.
I should have 2 plot points left. Just saying.
Grab
Making
it.
sure.
Don't worry.
Okay. I'm just scheming.
That thing hasn't been like right
Alright,
the whole time.
alright.
Don't worry.
No, it's fixed.
No, I should have. I've only used 1. Did you make me use 2 for that?
Is it fixed? Because I shouldn't have 2 plot points.
Because I got my luck, so I didn't have to use the plot point.
Continue, please.
Okay. So we gotta go.
Yeah, I say we go back to LA. I know this hacker, his name's Octavio Gonzalez. I think that he could hack through that zip drive, get through the porn, whatever, and find the actual files that are out there.
What about this Chicago?
Why Chicago?
Isn't that the only common location we all have?
We just were on a train there. What?
I don't give a fuck.
Why would we need to go to Chicago?
Do you think this zip drive is that important?
Obviously. These files.
Housekeeping!
I'm gonna go by the blue thing.
Blue man gotta hide.
Window, peek out.
Mr. Blueman, no.
Come back later, please, dear.
Why would you do this?
Meal! And the housekeeper now runs to the other side of the building.
Now we really have to leave.
Decision made for you. Get the fuck out, please. Have a nice day.
Let's just go to the car and figure it out.
I have a plane.
You have a plane?
You have a plane?
It's just it's a small jet. Oh,
Small.
it's only it's about 2 miles from here, so we can go there.
You just have a plane.
I say we go with the lady who has the plane.
I'm not going to argue with that.
All right, so drive the Prius. Let's go.
Okay, I gather all my things.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a plot point here. As Erida starts to gather up her things, she feels herself becoming extremely weak and she falls down to her knees, unable to process all of the things that have been happening around her in the last 6 hours.
Yeah, makes sense.
Can I pick her up and carry her?
I don't really do the touchy feely stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna.
You can if you would like to roll for that. You
Yeah,
want to roll
I'll
for
roll.
might?
Yeah, I'll roll for mine. Oh wow, 7.
Okay. When you try to pick her up, you notice that emitting from her body is hot steam just starting to rise off of her skin. And you can't necessarily feel it, but just seeing the steam and color makes you kind of take a step back for a little bit.
Probably should avoid that. Someone else?
How conscious is she? Or does
Why don't
she
you use
see-
your
She's
arm thing?
fairly conscious, just in shock, and, you know, just unable to process the pretty traumatic events that just took place. There is also still a giant blue ghost-like figure hovering in the hotel room on top of a passed-out body.
And the corpse. Don't forget the corpse.
Oh, and intestines in a corpse that are a little dried up.
Oh God.
All right. I'm going to kneel down so that I am face to face with Erida, and say, "Lady Erida, I know it has been overwhelming. I know this day has been confusing, but we are in danger here, and you must reach inside and summon whatever strength your frail body has, and we must overcome this trauma, and we must move on before we find ourselves in further danger."
That's fair.
I kind of respond like, can I respond? Is that allowed?
Yeah, you can talk.
Alright.
You're just... Basically, the actions that have taken place before you made your knees weak, your body starting to convulse. You don't really know how to proceed. You're just
I'm just remembering all the helicopters and the screaming, and I don't even like to kill
I don't think we
things.
have time for all this emotion. I think it's time to go.
I've been trying to hold it together for like hours. I think I've done pretty well so far. I was trying. I drove here. But
Sort of, part of the way.
I drove, but there was driving involved.
And then you fainted.
No, I don't remember that.
Obviously.
I don't remember that.
Can any of you besides Lady Erida operate one of those Prius machines?
Obviously, I can drive.
I'm gonna look up at the ghost questioningly, mostly.
Can we just not kill anyone else? I'm just not okay with this. This was not part of why I came here. Hey!
They're not comfortable letting stupid people live. I'm just saying. You're not comfortable with,
I don't
killing-
even eat animals because I don't like to kill things.
Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Oh,
Cross?
yeah. No, that's Cross.
Who are you then?
You can call me the genteel, gregarious Mr. Geist,
That's
if you will.
really long.
The genteel, gregarious Mr. Geist?
Is there
Or
an
just Mr.
acronym
Geist.
for that?
Anyways, we need to move him, and I'm getting the feeling we can only carry so many bodies out of here.
How about I get that guy?
Maybe pull it back a little.
Fine. Just so y'all know, you got maybe an hour before the police come in full force. If
Got
you're
it.
lucky. Bye-bye.
So the blue figure starts to recede back into the body with a big bloody grin as he sinks back into Cross's figure, and the light in Cross's eyes starts to come back as the eyes roll back into his head, and he has no idea what just happened, and he turns over to see now half of a body lying next to his body of the dead open police officer's
What
face.
the hell just happened?
No,
Tell
don't
Mr.
freak
Detective
out.
Cross, you're back! Are you able to drive right now?
I can drive. We established this.
Your hands are.
Don't freak out. We just need
Fine.
to
I can
go.
open the door.
They're
This is a
taking-
crime scene.
Well,
We need to
I
go.
don't really like your blue friend. He's very
Whoop, whoop.
vicious.
Erida, can you walk?
This is just a lot to take in. I thought I just could make clouds. And then I think I'm just gonna start making clouds. Yeah, I'm just gonna start replaying The Hobbit.
I-
Clouds.
Oh, okay. Can you roll for intellect for me, please?
Ooh. Oh, 15.
Sorry, you do Snow White instead.
I
How-
just start making Snow White.
How good does it look?
How many dwarfs?
It's pretty bad. It's kind of jittering in and out. It's not too clear, but
like-
it is pretty magical.
Yeah, I'm transfixed. that's
That's
fucking
I just need
amazing.
to calm myself. I'm just like, oh.
Can we be done? It's time to go.
Hey, all that screaming. I just can't believe all that screaming.
Detective Cross, can you roll for charisma, please?
7.
Somehow, amazingly, this stupid tactic of clapping hands seems to remind you once again, this guy has some balls and you all listen to him.
Look, I don't know what the hell happened we're in a crime scene. This is a corpse of a police officer, I can only assume. If he doesn't call in within the next, I would say the next 15 minutes, they're gonna send an APP out just to make sure that he's alright.
Okay.
Why
You
the
have to go
gentile
now.
gregarious
As
Mr.
he's
Geist
saying
told
this,
us we
you
have
hear
an
the
hour.
sound of police sirens in the distance.
And that's our cue.
Let's
go.
go.
Okay. Can I just?
No!
Get up.
Get-
Just get up.
Okay. All right.
Can you roll for might, please?
Me, Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
This isn't gonna go well.
Me. Ooh, 13. That's like it's almost as high as I can roll. 13.
You try to stand up, but your knees continue to buckle and you start to fall. And you are unable to
She's still
stand and
steaming?
move forward, and you start to hyperventilate.
I reach in with my right arm, reach for the steam, and try to help her stand.
To help her, just to help her stand.
That
Go
works.
ahead and roll might for me, please.
Eves. Get the start. Car started.
13.
Nebraska reaches in with his larger arm through the steam, lifts you up, says, "There you go," lets you go, and you fall right back down to the ground.
Alright, you guys, just get to the car, start it up. I'll see if I can help out Erida. I'm gonna kneel in front of her. I'm gonna be like, look, I know it's been a rough day. It's been a rough couple hours, but right now...
How many people do you think I killed? Do you think they died? Do you think they were just maybe like screaming in shock?
I think you did
They
what you
didn't die, right? I didn't kill anyone.
I think
Are
you
we
did what you
en route
have
to
to.
the car?
Right now, if you don't move, then you're gonna be killed. There are people after us. I don't think they're interested in just arresting you. So, this... when we're moving, we can talk about this.
Okay.
We can work through this together, but right now we have to move, okay?
Okay.
Hey,
Can you roll charisma for me, please?
9.
Okay. He's able to calm you through looking you in the eyes and talking to you about the situation, and you are now able to regain the strength to stand.
Okay. I collect my things very calmly, and I grab all my water bottles. I have my water bottles and my folders. And do I have time to pack my cardigans?
As she's asking me this, the police officers are getting much closer, and one of the police cruisers actually pulls in to the front of the building, which, if you were to look out the front door, would be towards your front right. But you do have a busted open window on your left, and there are a bunch of small trees outside.
I grab my cardigans, fold them, put them in my bag.
Nope.
And apparently I'm getting pulled. But my cardigans!
I will buy you new ones, or Ease will buy you new ones.
We've not time for this. I push her out the door.
You push her out
the window. No.
Is the door not open?
No, we
No,
don't
we're
have
not
the
doing
door.
windows.
Other way.
Please.
So, hold on. Go ahead and roll might for me, please, Nebraska.
Why are you pushing the frail one?
8.
So he pushes Erida out the door as everyone else is about to step out the window, and now Erida leans and jumps with her things towards the railing, and when she hits the railing, all of her stuff flies out from her hands and lands on the top of the police car that's parked outside.
Oh.
What do?
All my things?
Basically, your large file that you were carrying and your suitcase filled with clothes slam down on the police cruiser's hood in front of you before they're able to exit the car.
Oh no.
It'll be okay,
Just
Erida.
forget them. Let's go.
I'm gonna put my arm on her shoulder and try to urge her as gently as I can without pulling.
I'm freaking out, but I listen.
Okay.
It's like, go to the window now.
But all my things, I have all my notes
I'm
on
spending
everything.
a plot point. I'm throwing her over my shoulder.
Okay.
There we go.
And doing what?
And we're going. We're going to the fucking
Wait,
car.
no. You got to explain it to me to use that plot point.
I follow the rest of the team because
Where's the rest of the team
already
gone?
in the parade.
they're all headed out the window as you described.
Last I heard, they were standing next to the window.
Okay, I stand behind them expectantly.
Sure
She's on my shoulder. That's the thing I've done.
My things, my books, my files,
I don't care.
my water bottles.
Okay, so Nebraska throws her up on his shoulder and works back into the room and gets ready to jump out the window. What do you guys do?
Grabs the Olivia grabs the sheet, whatever, off of the bed, throws it over the rail of the window, and starts to climb out for that tree.
To climb out, jump out, or so you...
How far is the tree?
The tree is about 4 feet away.
Jump.
You jump? Who else jumps?
Oh, I don't jump.
You are on someone's shoulder. You don't really have a choice in this.
Yeah, it's true. Oh man, are we jumping?
Do all of you jump?
I jump one-handed with Tunes under my arm.
With Petunia?
Yeah.
On your arm?
Yeah.
And...
I'm going last, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm also playing the following role.
Oh, if you're following, I'm gonna.
Yeah, but
listen.
I've got her, and I'm making sure that she doesn't make us follow cardigans again.
I'm gonna ask one more time. Who all jumps? Everybody
Is
jumps.
it a 4-foot jump to the tree?
Yeah,
or is it a
it's-
4-foot
yes.
jump
Not
down?
a very far jump.
No.
4 foot jump to the tree, and then the tree is about 20 feet high. After you would.
So if we miss, we
presumably-
fall 20 feet.
Who all's jumping?
Just raise your hands.
Okay. The two of you, please roll might for me, please.
Please there are no walls.
11.
Sorry, 16.
So Miss Eves first runs and jumps out the window, trying to grab onto one of the branches with one hand. She grabs the branch, it snaps, she falls 20 feet directly on the ground to her body. Please take 3 clicks of damage there. 3 damage marked on your sheet.
Petunia landed on my stomach.
I haven't got to Petunia yet.
No.
And Livia then, running right after her, jumps and tries to bear hug the tree. And upon grabbing it, she slides down, breaks another tree limb, slides down, breaks another, and then breaks another. And she has rug burns, kind of like bark burns on the insides of her arms. Please take 2 points of damage. And
I'm just gonna look down and look at Cross and go, why are we going this direction?
Police out there with guns that will shoot you. Is there fire escape?
On this hotel?
Motel, yeah.
No.
All right. We're gonna do this old-fashioned way. I'm gonna hold the sheet. You climb down with her.
Do you think Gentile gregarious Mr. Geist could help us?
Who in the hell is the gregarious?
Gentile gregarious Mr. Christ, your companion.
I'm just gonna hold the sheet. I just climb down now.
Very
I'm just
well.
gonna sit down and try to use my weight to anchor it, as opposed to trying to use my strength.
Am I just like...
I'm holding the top of a sheet and throwing the other side down so he can use it as a rope.
Okay, so you're holding the sheet for Nebraska to climb out.
Down with Erida, yeah.
Okay. And can you go ahead and roll intellect for me, please? Nebraska.
Uh-oh.
Intellect. Say I was going. 9.
Oh.
Great. So he sees you holding the sheet and you letting Nebraska know that it's time to go. Cross anchors himself, and Nebraska nods and says thank you and jumps headfirst out the window towards the tree.
Wait, am I still on his shoulder?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Apparently is what I've decided to do.
Can you go ahead and roll a might for me, please?
Please get a high mic.
What am I trying to do with it?
Going to go down.
5.
So Nebraska hits his head on the tree, kind of main trunk, and starts to fall backwards. And can you go ahead and roll a might for me, please, Erida?
Yeah, that wasn't my plan.
Big 5.
Luckily for Erida, as the two of them are falling, she's kind of rolled on top of Nebraska, and Nebraska's back is going down, hitting the branches, landing on top of Livia, and
Sorry.
Livia, go ahead and take another point of damage.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
2 points of damage. Actually, that's going to be 3 damage to Nebraska, and Erida seems to be somewhat okay, though still a little dazed and upset, landing on top of Nebraska, and Cross is now standing at the top of the motel
How much time
window.
until people can get up here with the stairs?
Why are you asking that question?
Because I want to know if I can actually tie off the thing or...
You've got about 3 seconds.
Oh, no.
Alright, I had to jump.
So coming up the stairs, you hear the running of the police officer making his way up the stairs, and Detective Cross jumps for the tree. Go ahead and roll a might for me, please.
I suppose there's no bushes I can jump to.
You look so happy.
I'm looking
rolled
like this
really
is the
well.
worst idea of the worst ideas.
You better hope for a luck.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Look!
What? Nice.
This luck.
Are you serious? You are the luckiest roller.
No, I'm really unlucky.
Detective Cross jumps out the window, grabbing onto the first branch, and then kind of dropping himself down to the second branch, and then the next, and looks at the rest of you all on the ground, picks up Petunia, and says, "Follow me," and starts to run towards the car. What do you do next?
Drop my dog!
Very gently drop the dog, and it's like, now can we please go?
You put Petunia down.
Yes.
Oh, no.
She's a lady just punched the head off someone a couple hours ago. I'm not gonna mess with her.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
I'm following
I
Cross.
follow
The
it.
detective.
You're all following the detective?
I grabbed Petunia and followed the detective.
Okay. And,
Uh-oh. He's laughing.
and where are you headed? I mean, what are you doing?
To the Prius.
To the Prius.
I'm going the long way. I'm
You're all
making sure
following him.
Yeah, I'm trying to go away from the main road and looking for a way to get back to that station to avoid cars.
To get back to what station?
The where we parked at to see if it's just avoiding any sort of canvas.
Okay, roll intellect for me, please.
Sure thing. 10.
Okay. And as you all start running away towards the alleyway, the police officers through the window start yelling, "On the ground, stop!" None of you stop. You keep running. Luckily for you, they do not open fire, probably a little bit dazed and aghast at the body laying on the floor of one of their fallen comrades. But you can guarantee that more authorities have been called and backup are on their way. So you make your way down the alleyway, turn right, and kind of come in towards the back side of the car. And what do you do next?
What's the top speed on the Prius?
Somebody else should drive.
I got it. I can drive.
I'm gonna go.
Climb into the car.
I'm just gonna take a quick look. Is there anything that looks like a faster car? I'm just curious.
Go ahead and roll intellect.
I hand you the keys.
Wait, what are you doing?
13.
13?
Yeah.
There is a Mustang 1968 hatchback at the other side of the parking lot.
How many people can that fit? 968. Oh, there's no way for 5 people to fit in that.
You
All
can
right.
fit. It'll be tight, but you can fit.
It's a hatchback.
You can't steal a car.
All right. The alternative is a top speed of what I'm saying. What 80 miles per hour? Do you have an eco mode by chance?
Oh, well, no.
We have been pursued by gunmen and strange metal birds. We have killed at least a few men between the few of us.
As you're arguing about what to do, you start hearing more police cars pull up at the hotel and people yelling and headed in your general direction.
If Thomas Detective Cross's route will get us out of here faster and safer, I say he is right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wrap my tie as much around my shoulders as I can and just break the window.
Well,
Okay, you might want to use a plot point on this one.
Oh, wait. Hey, Eves, because I'm completely out of plot points. Just thought-
Wait, you're gonna give him one of your plot points?
Oh no, I'm going to use it myself.
You're gonna use a plot point. Would you like to explain what you might do?
Well, I'm going to bash in the window with my already somewhat decrepit hands.
oh no.
So not even carefully?
Why would I do it carefully? It doesn't hurt.
Oh my.
Yeah, but your hands already.
So, Detective Cross goes to break open the window, and you
Shove him aside.
shoves him aside, and just punches the window. Glass now sticking out of her right hand.
It's fine. I had a bandage on it.
All of this not solving the fact that the car was unlocked, and you don't know where the keys are or how to hotwire it. So,
Detective Cross, do you know how to hotwire a car?
I start the Prius just in case.
I'm gonna use a plot point.
yes.
So
Livia would know.
Livia, having been homeless for a year and a half and hung around lots and lots of people with vast criminal backgrounds, has picked up the ability to hotwire a car during her time and proceeds to try and do that.
Okay, I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll intellect for me, please.
8.
Livia pushes you out of the way, throws yourself under the front seat and under the steering column and starts taking apart wires and starts clicking the wires together. You hear the engine
Pick
and
it up.
not actually turning over.
Damn it! Can I start the Prius just in case?
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Can you?
Yes, you can. So you start the Prius.
And I drive over to everyone trying to hotwire this car.
Okay, so Erda hops in her Prius and drives over to everyone else and basically.
Do you guys want to just go?
Just
or?
get in the Prius.
Yeah, let's go.
And I move over so she can drive. She's gonna drive faster, so I get in the passenger seat.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, do you shield yourself in any way upon entering the car, as far as from visual sight?
You wanna do a
Everyone
little
just-
doggy stretch?
No, I just get in the car. Oh.
Great. So you all hop in the car and make your way out of the parking lot, and it is technically a. Where are you headed? Which direction are you headed?
Towards the airport.
Great. Then you have to go by the police cruisers that are.
I would like to use the plot point.
Oh, okay. Great.
Good timing.
That's okay.
Yes. Go ahead. Explain what happens. And I'll let you know if that works.
I would like to create a bunch of fog to where the hotel is, so the police wouldn't be able to see us driving past. So really, really, really thick fog.
One plot point. That seems pretty intense for someone who's now driving away from a location.
I'm not driving. She's driving.
I thought you pulled up. and
Oh,
you
but
were-
I switched.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
switched.
Swapped?
Because she drives faster
thought-
than I do.
yeah.
And I acknowledge that.
Okay.
She's
in the passenger
in the
seat.
middle. Yeah.
For something of this epic of proportion, I'm going to need 2 plot points and for you to roll your power
Okay.
with the D12.
With a D12. Okay. 17.
As the car starts to move past the hotel and all the police officers, Erida throwing her arms up high in the air
Out the window?
pulls all of the moisture out of the atmosphere in their local vicinity and creates a small little cloud that shields the car and not the hotel. You're not fucking Storm, you are a librarian.
I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying.
This cloud forms around the car, and
The dust could have done better than that.
I don't know what I'm doing. I normally
is a
make
rather
snow
large
like
cloud, but she does not
stories.
yet know how to place a large volume of steam in another location far away from
I'm
her. She's
learning.
bringing the steam towards herself. One of the police officers looks over and goes, Dale, what the fuck is that?
Hey, Olivia.
You know, I'm just gonna go clean that body up upstairs. I'm gonna will you just call that in? I don't even want to deal with that shit today. I've had a real rough fucking morning, and I am not in the mood to deal with fucking clouds wrapping themselves around Priuses and shit. Just call it in.
Wait,
How well can we see outside of the car?
You can't at all.
Can I see as I drive?
No.
Oh, good. Maybe
But you
I
are
will.
headed straight.
Towards...
Miss Eves, can you go ahead and roll intellect for me, please?
Oh God. Sorry.
Ooh, 17.
So Eves continues flooring the Prius, putting all caution to the wind, given that she is a very dangerous person and doesn't really think of her safety that often, just floors it and continues driving forward as the cloud is still enveloped around the car. You are now a giant moving cloud, moving at about 45 miles per hour.
You're up.
That's flooring it?
Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Remove the cloud! I need to see!
Oh.
Deep breaths.
Okay.
Just let it go.
I don't know how.
You don't know how.
I don't know what I'm doing. I normally just make books come
You
alive.
are useless.
Oh, wait. I can do this. I start making images with the cloud that's and then like it kind of lifts up. But then there are images of movies and books that I like. So there's The Hobbit over here and maybe the Foundation series over there.
So you are now a Prius moving along at 45 miles per hour with a detective, a homeless person, a man with a robot arm from another century, a crazy woman with wrapped up hands, and the Hobbit is now acted out on top of the roof
Don't
of the
forget
car.
Petunia.
Oh, and a dog.
No, but I'm like letting them go. I'm like, okay, because I don't know what else to do with the stuff. The cloud.
Can you roll might for me, please? Yeah, might, sure.
Not her power.
We're gonna have a roll off. I too also rolled a 2.
Seriously?
wow.
Oh my god, so lucky for me. Okay.
Roll luck.
10.
That's not a good face.
No, it's
As
not.
she's making these figures of the Hobbit and everything, she's not necessarily releasing them. She just gets really into what she's doing and starts to act out her favorite scene from Fellowship.
Get those the fuck off of my windshield!
My window's up against my nose is up against the window, looking at this shit. Just,
Can you roll intellect for me, please, Nebraska?
Can I get out of this ride?
9.
You are absolutely beyond amazed at the things, and you start to clap.
I guess a big right arm crack.
Shush! Do you need me to punch you?
Kind of, yes. That would be great. Ira,
No.
how do you make these go away when you're doing these for fun?
Oh. Like this. You.
She stops, and because they're moving at about 45 miles per hour, they just disappear. You just stop. You don't have to roll for that. You could have just said you stop. That's fine.
I was in a traumatic state.
Obviously.
Alright, so the giant steam Hobbit
pretty
cloud
epic.
moves its way off of the Prius, and you're now traveling at about up to 50 miles per hour west on 67 Highway towards the municipal Mountain Home Municipal Airport.
Since Rhea is driving, I've got the dog.
And you're holding on to Petunia?
Are you touching my dog?
Just the carrier. I'm protecting her.
So cute.
Don't stick your fingers in there.
What would you guys like to do? Would you like to call ahead and possibly have them get the...
Do I have a cellular device?
Yeah. You've
Then
never
yes.
asked that before, but yes.
I will. I will call ahead.
Wait, where are we going? Are we going to LA or Chicago?
How do you do that?
Los
Because your
Angeles.
fingers don't really work.
I can dial phone.
Livia can do it.
I'll
so
do
you can
it.
get your hands off of my dog.
I hand Livia the phone.
Thank you.
To whom do you hand the dog?
Who am I calling?
Assistant. It's just assistant.
Really wish I had a plot
There's
point
no
right now,
names.
and that phone would disappear.
I have a few to counter, so.
Okay.
That doesn't work like that.
What? It should.
Don't argue
So,
with the god.
she starts poking around.
Assist
and
ASS.
ASS. Oh,
Assistant.
okay.
Yeah.
Tap. Is it calling
Do
now?
you want me to call? Do you want me to take it? Do you want me to take
Tap.
Put it on speaker.
Roll for intellect, please.
I should have let you have
Yeah,
the
you probably
phone.
should have let me have the phone. You probably should have let me have the phone.
This isn't gonna go well.
5.
She's so
She
smart.
laughs, drops the phone.
Erida, will you?
Laughing, the phone slips out of her hands onto the
Can
floor.
you hand me the phone?
Can't really reach it. There's a dog carrier in her lap.
Can I reach like?
Oh, you're driving. You're
So?
driving.
I can drive.
Oh my god, that's so dangerous. Oh my
fine.
god, we're
Go
on.
ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
Roll.
What am I rolling?
Roll. Really? This is.
Just let anybody
What am I
else
rolling?
do it.
Roll your intellect, please.
At this point, this is Darwinism.
Oh my god. We're not gonna last for that. Detective, can you grab the phone?
14.
So Miss Eves reaches back and starts to try to grab the phone, not realizing that her hands are still extremely swollen and it's hard for her to feel that she doesn't really have a good grasp on the wheel, and she starts to veer off of the road.
I grab the wheel and try to fix it.
From the back.
You grab the wheel
I'm in
and
the
try to
front seat,
fix
I
it.
thought.
Okay,
I'm in
then
the
you
front
go
seat.
ahead and roll intellect for me, please.
I'm in the front seat with you.
Oh, good.
11.
Because of that great description of I try to fix it, you grab the wheel and jerk it the other direction, now veering off of the right side of the road.
I'm just screaming in the back.
Screaming?
Screaming.
You're heading towards the ditch on the right side of the road.
Then I grab the steering wheel and readjust us.
No, I'm gonna move down the line here. Would you guys like to do anything?
Which one of you is sitting next to me?
I'm in the back. I'm bracing for impact.
I'm in the back too. Just tries to, oh god, that's gonna turn out badly. Tries to nudge the phone over to the person next to her with her foot. Just grab it, so someone else can grab the phone.
And the next.
Shouting, just shouting.
So Livia is yelling from the back, just grab the phone, as she kicks it aimlessly as the car is moving. Nobody can, of course, grab the phone because you're about to go off into a ditch. Cross is bracing for impact. Would you like to explain a little bit more on what that means exactly?
That means I see us about to go off the road. I'm in the back seat, so I can't actually do the steering wheel. So is this hand, body, try to stay loose.
Great, so you don't put a seatbelt on. So, what's that?
Can I use a plot point to use my hands?
I mean, you can use a plot point to explain to me how you get out of this situation, and I'll decide whether or not you can be awarded for doing so.
As I feel the car veering off into the ditch, I adjust myself up and I grab the wheel with both hands, kind of like claw handing it, and realign us so that we're going at least in the direction that the road is going. Kind of parallel to it, like kind of halfway on the side, but like trying to steer
I'm gonna have
it
you
up
go
straight.
ahead and roll your might, and I'm gonna give you a +2 for the plot point.
Gracias.
A might, D12, and +2.
Oh! 9.
I'm about to take that +2
17.
away. 17 total. So Eves grabs the wheel, starts to realign yourself. It's not moving up through this, but you are still heading west towards the Mountain Home Municipal Airport. Livia has now kicked the phone over to the right side underneath Detective Cross's feet.
Oh my god. I'm gonna lean over, pick it up. What is this? Is the assistant's number still on there?
The assistant is now on the other line. Hello, Miss Eves, what's
moment,
happening?
please.
Miss Eves, are you
Will you
okay?
just hold it to my ear? I need both hands right
Miss
now.
Eves,
You put it on speaker.
what is going on, Miss Eves? Where are you? What's happening?
Ready the car. Ready the jet at Mount Home, please.
Ready the jet at
Mount Home.
Mountain Home? Mountain Home?
Mountain Home.
Yes,
The
yes.
municipal airport.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell them to.
Now.
I mean, how far away are you? You're on your way now.
Now.
Now? Oh,
Now.
okay. Would you like me to pick you up any coffee with
now.
creamer or?
Okay, yes.
Coffee
The treats
sounds
for
good.
Petunia. The
treats for Petunia. I will have those ready upon your arrival, Miss Eves. Is there anyone that might be joining us? As this person is talking, you start to see police sirens in the distance, about probably a mile back from you.
Just hang up. Just hang up. I think
Miss Eves, and off the phone. So you're now up to about 60 miles per hour, slowly gaining acceleration as you move west on 67 highway towards the municipal airport. Lucky for you, it is only 1 mile away from the motel, so you can now see it coming right up upon you. And how do you proceed?
Can I adjust back onto the road so I'm like actually on the road all the way?
Yes, that's fine. You are now on the road.
I'm just flooring at 60 towards the airport.
Towards the airport.
Hey, do me a favor, Olivia.
Yeah.
Can you look behind us?
Uh-huh.
Over your hand, just do this. Just please, just on the ground in front, behind us.
That seems like
this
a
sounds
really
like a bad
idea. That's a
Very
bad
bad idea.
Can you roll charisma for me, Detective Cross?
Oh.
Did you roll your luck?
Luck.
You rolled a luck?
You rolled your luck?
Oh, good.
That's great. As he says this, Livia looks at him and goes, "That's a really bad idea," as she forms a really big smile on her face.
Can I spend a plot point to do this the right way? She
You're gonna
rolls
explain it to me, yeah.
She rolls down the window, kind of pushes
middle.
Petunia. No, I thought it was on the edge.
She's on the edge.
Okay, so she pushes Petunia onto the lap next to her so that she can roll down the window and crane herself back as much as possible, get her hands far out the window, and bam!
Bam.
Trying to aim for doing her thing, aiming for the road a good, 10, 15 feet behind their car.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your power. And +2 because of that plot point there.
Use the D12? I use the D12, right?
And your power is a replace, mind you, so it would just be replace. Basically, you're not going to use the D12, just your power +2.
Okay, 7, 8, 9.
Great. So Olivia leans out the window, and Petunia's still in her lap, without looking, just kind of goes, bam. And as she puts out her hands and starts doing this, little black flying discs start shooting out from behind the car, hitting the ground behind you, and you see giant chunks of the road just disappearing into, basically nowhere. They're just disappearing all around you as you move forward. And that will definitely slow down anyone that might be facing you. Can I go ahead and have Miss Eves roll might for me, please?
20.
20.
Yep.
Okay, as Miss Eves is driving now up to about 62 miles per hour, continuing to make acceleration towards the airport, she starts seeing giant chunks of asphalt flying out of the sky towards her, but luckily she is able to swerve around them and dodge the falling debris, which will also help in slowing down anyone who may be following you.
That was so cool.
Can you at least aim better?
I tried.
Beggars can't be choosers right now.
So the group in the Prius
I'm not
now
begging.
heading towards the airport decides to say fuck it towards the main entrance of the airport, busts through the fence and drives directly towards the hangar where the private jet is stationed. This is a very, very small municipal airport. Can I go ahead and, I'll just roll. Surprisingly, the Prius busts through the electric fence and razor fence with no problems whatsoever and continues trucking through the weeds. Those Toyotas are tough. So you pull up towards the private jet. The assistant is standing there carrying a creamer and cream coffee and a small treat for Petunia, surprised to see a Prius driving out of the weeds towards his general location.
We stop. Everyone flings the doors open.
So the Prius unexplainingly stops about 200 yards away from where they're supposed to be, and everyone hops out of the car.
And
what do you
runs.
do next? And runs. So can I have all of you roll intellect for me, please? Every one of you.
Look.
Ooh, look.
11.
6.
7.
Hey, Detective Cross and Erida start sprinting towards the plane, knowing that that is their only hope to get out of this situation and to greener pastures. Unfortunately for Miss Eves, when Livia jumps out, she kind of gets trapped because Petunia is between her and the door, and she can't really make her way out of the car because the dog crate is just, it's very large, and it's in her lap. She kind of gets stuck. And Nebraska, not smart enough to make his way out the other side, keeps trying to push her out that direction, and you start to go around and pull her from the other side. Can you go ahead and roll a might for me, Miss Eves?
13. Ooh, luck.
Look, so you reach in and you grab Petunia, leaving the other two, and make a run for the jet.
Yeah.
So now you are able to exit the car and start running behind them. What do you guys do next?
I grab my coffee and the treat, and I start running up the stairs.
Miss Eves, we're still getting the jet warmed up. The pilot wasn't exactly, ready at such short notice, but I promise you, I'm not too sure there's seats for everyone.
They don't need seats. That one definitely doesn't need a seat. The rest of them might need.
Well, it is a 2-hour flight, everyone. Someone may have to stand for the entirety of.
We'll figure it out.
Where's the
group
pilot?
runs up into the plane. Miss Eves looks at her assistant, closes the door, leaving him there at the airport.
What? We leave
wait,
the
who did we
assistant?
leave?
No, we can't leave the assistant.
There's not enough room for everyone in the plane.
That's
This is a
Do we
peculiar
have a
looking
pilot?
spaceship.
Yeah, the pilot is in the plane, getting the
Okay.
plane
We have
fired
to
up
leave
and
the
ready to go.
You know
There is not
about-
enough
We
room
don't
in
need
the
a fucking
plane.
assistant.
Oh, they're probably going to.
Are you
take a little
volunteering
hostage.
yourself to stay? Then let's move this story forward.
All right.
This is a peculiar looking spaceship.
It's a jet.
Any chance you have booze in here? Just anything.
You don't know about maps, but you know about spaceships.
Can you go ahead and roll intellect for me, please, Detective Cross?
That'll be 20.
As he asks if there's booze in here, he notices a full bar on the side of the jet filled with lots and lots of alcohol.
Ooh.
Can I have?
Hey! Thank you.
Sure.
There's lots of alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my own bottle.
Y'all.
Great! Nebraska grabs his own bottle. Livia and Cross well on their way, probably drinking as much as they can to forget all of the terrible, terrible things that have been happening to them in the last couple hours.
No, I normally don't drink, but I'm gonna make myself a tonic.
Everyone on the plane takes a shot. The pilot starts up the engines.
Including the pilot.
No!
No, you have no contact with the pilot.
damn
He
it.
comes over to the speaker. Welcome, everyone. This will be a quick flight to Burbank International Airport. We will be in the air for about 2 hours. Please strap yourselves in. I'm not anticipating a bumpy ride.
Burbank.
Thank you.
Why aren't we going to Chicago?
We're going to see the hacker. Remember? That's
What
why
hacker?
That's why we went to my jet plane.
I don't remember any of this. I just fell asleep and I woke up and there was a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's
Fucking
right.
women.
I forgot.
Look, Chicago is where our pasts are. We have no clue where we've been.
No,
What's in-
okay. We
Explain it
have
to 'em.
a zip drive that has files on it.
It
that
has
we
porn
need.
in it.
No, it has.
Are those
I'm
the
assuming
pictures?
there's more than just the porn files
What-
buried in there.
Porn. Does that mean these pictures from the magic box?
Yes, the naked ladies. Okay.
And,
Anyways,
and we can find more of them if we go to Los Angeles.
Oh my god.
plenty.
We should go to Los Angeles.
Anyways, we are going to decrypt the files that are on the zip drive with my hacker friend. Well, not my friend. Anyways, and he's going to figure out what the next, I guess.
Have you talked to him? Does he
I
know
don't-
we're coming?
No, but I mean, he's in custody right now.
He's in custody? So
Wait,
are we going to be going to? Are we going to more authorities? Like, what do you
No,
mean?
I mean, he's in like a halfway house. So
As you're talking, the plane takes off and starts making its ascent.
Yeah, he was a fairly nice hacker. He hacked an LA Live screen, just displaying some unsightly information about the mayor.
Oh.
So, I think he'll know what to do. Does anyone argue with this, or can we just go to LA now?
Is he trustworthy? I mean, is he trustworthy though?
One at a time.
The pilot comes over to the loudspeaker and, quick reminder, we are in fact already in the air, headed to Burbank International Airport. Strap yourselves in, relax. It'll be a quick flight.
Thank God.
So the group continues drinking the alcohol as they make their way through the air. Everyone except for Nebraska passes out fairly quickly, falling asleep. We land in Burbank International Airport now about 2 a.m. After the following day, after breaking into the hospital. Everyone exits the plane, a little refreshed, still pretty exhausted, confused, unaware of what's going on around them. But Nebraska, on the other hand, drank the entire flight and is extremely intoxicated.
I like your spaceship.
How do you know what a spaceship is?
It's very confusing.
I told you I'm not from around here.
Hey, Eves, do you have any cash on you?
Of course I have cash on me. What do you
That's
need
what we're
cash
doing.
for? What do you need cash for?
Look, this ain't some 70s movie. You have to have a flight manifest even fly in the United States, which means they know that something flew from Nebraska to Burbank.
And the cash?
I'm saying, sooner or later, they're gonna know that we were at hotels.
Roll for intellect for me, please, Detective Cross.
14.
The rest of the group laughs at you and corrects you that you were in fact in Idaho, not Nebraska.
Sooner or later, they're gonna figure out it was your plane.
It's late. I think we all just need some relaxation.
We need to go to the
Maybe
hackers
some
lair.
comfort. It's been a long day.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
I don't wanna know what your comfort is.
Miss Eve's limo pulls up next to the group outside of the stairwell coming off of the
Have a limo?
private plane.
Of course I have a limo. Get in the limo.
Doesn't everybody have a limo?
How a taxi?
Why? We already have the limo is here.
Do you want to be arrested?
Can I see into the window of the limo at all?
That it is night out and they are tinted windows. Okay. I mean, the door's open. There is a attendant.
Can I see through the door? And what can I see through the door?
The door's open.
The door's open.
Right. Can I see? Is there a bar?
You can see inside. There is a bar inside the limo.
I'm in that limo, man. Grabbing another bottle.
More magical liquid.
Nebraska, excited by more mead being presented to him for free without charge.
None of this mead is sweet enough, but I like it anyway.
I'm just kind of disgusted at this point.
I think we all should pile in.
Let's just go.
Tired and defeated.
Darwinism apparently doesn't exist at all.
The group makes their way down the 5, headed towards downtown LA. I guess Nebraska continuing to drink while the rest of the group tries to make sense of some of the things that have been happening to him.
Should we maybe stop him from drinking?
No, I think it's better this way.
Am I still
I
conscious?
prefer him when he's drunk.
Doesn't seem like the most wise decision.
So we're in a limo?
Yes.
I'm sprawled out in a way that's not totally appropriate for a limo.
What does that even mean?
You're
What does
manspreading?
it mean?
Yeah, I'm man spreading, but like I got a leg up, I got an arm out.
It's a very large limo.
Can you roll charisma for me, please?
6.
Nebraska has put his feet in the lap of Livia, his crotch right situated around Detective Cross, and he's thrown his head back, landing between Miss Eves and Erida as he sits kind of mumbling back and forth.
I'm just kind of
shivering and to myself, like, oh god. Can I like try to...
King Eric Dossie.
If this ingrate doesn't get up, I'm gonna punch him.
Can you like get him off of
Been
me?
punched too many times by you.
Hey,
Like, he
Brad.
probably wouldn't even feel it right now. He's so drunk.
Where's Petunia?
Oh no.
She's in the seat next to us, obviously.
Can you go ahead and roll intellect for me?
Oh. You guys.
10.
Not bad.
Petunia is in the front of the limo. The limo driver grabbed him off the plane as well as the rest of your things and loaded them into the
I
car.
have no things.
Lady Eves, where's your small beast? I understand at times like this that something small can be fun to, what is the word, cuddle with.
What?
The animal is out of your reach.
Ah, what a shame.
Eves.
Pushes the foot off of her lap.
So who is this hacker of yours?
I already just... I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, we're going to a halfway house in a limo.
Yes. His name is Octavio Gonzalez.
Have you known him for a long time? I mean, it's
No, I prosecuted him.
Oh. Oh.
I'm a special assistant U.S. attorney.
Oh. Well.
That sounds fancy.
It is sort of fancy. So he hacked the LA Live screens like I described earlier, and we prosecuted him on the mayor's behalf.
So why would he help you?
Because I have lots of money.
Huh? Okay.
That's the only thing that's made sense this entire night.
Yeah.
On that note, they pull into, or they get off the exit around Alameda Street, downtown LA. It's a quick drive, being 2 a.m. Exiting Alameda, they turn onto 6th into an old warehouse, pulling down the alleyway. And everyone exits the vehicle except for Nebraska, who is still a little passed out inside.
So I think he's up in the loft. That's my assumption.
We shouldn't just
Barge
leave
in.
the hick.
The heck. I
Yeah,
think
but
we
you want it?
should just leave it. He tried to eat my dog earlier.
Is there any bottles of water anywhere?
The bottles of water.
Yeah, bottle of water in the bar anywhere.
I kind of
roll
grabbed
for
those
intellect.
already.
13.
All of the bottles of water are missing, but you do notice in Erida's kind of like pockets, she stuffed a bunch of 8-ounce bottles of water all around, lining her pockets.
I'm gonna just. Can I just please take one? Just please.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna get us where we need to go.
I didn't have enough last time. Okay, you can have one.
Immediately open it and splash it on.
That's what you're doing
great.
with it?
Nebraska kind of rolls around a little bit. Can you roll a might for me?
Luck.
And kind of comes to very quickly and starts to follow you guys, but about 10 feet behind you, slowly, as you start to make your way up the loft into this empty and abandoned warehouse, all of which looking pretty shady.
I felt better in the long car.
I'm following you. I have no
Sorry.
idea where we are. I've never been to LA. This is kind of...
So we're gonna walk towards the back of the warehouse to like some stairs, kind of rickety looking stairs, and start trudging up them.
Yes, you've already made your way up through the loft. So you head your way towards these large concrete kind of doors where a single brass kind of door knocking device is hanging on the concrete.
And I knock.
You knock, you notice a small camera kind of jump to attention with a small servo motor sound up in the right. Looking down at you, you hear over a loudspeaker, yes?
It's you remember me, AUSA Eves?
Rhea!
Yes, yes.
Oh my god, okay, Rhea.
Open the door.
Who do I see with you? Oh, wait.
These are my
No.
friends.
What are you? I'll be right there. Immediately you hear the concrete door start to shift and slide open, At this point, only Erida, Detective Cross, and Livia had made their way up the stairs behind you, visible to the camera. Octavio comes out from around the door quickly. Ria, oh my God, Ria, I'm so happy to see you. What brings you back here? I mean,
I need your help, Octavio.
yes, that's right. You wouldn't remember, would you? Yes, it's good to see you again. It's good to see you.
What would I not remember?
Ria, why?
Anyways, I have this zip drive and I really need it.
A zip drive.
Zip drive.
A zip drive. Okay. Yeah. Where did you find?
It's got some.
Hold on, it's 2 a.m. Do you not know how the internet email? You could have emailed me. That would have been great.
I think they're encrypted.
Or call me.
Maybe too large for email.
At this point, have I stumbled up the stairs?
Yes, you have started to make your way up the stairs.
Can I use a plot point?
Great, yeah, take a plot point.
I stumble just right past him and lie down on the nearest soft surface inside of his apartment.
It's not okay.
It's a lot.
Why did you bring him here? He is not allowed. He is not allowed in here.
He's not my friend. He's actually not with me. You can kill him if you want
Last time he was here, we were cleaning these things. Get him out. Get him out right now.
Last time?
You need to get him out.
You've met this ingrate?
Ria, come here.
Do I follow him? I'm skeptical now.
Look, if you're not gonna do it, I am.
I don't think so.
I whisper to her that that's Axe. I'm kind of like Shell's like geeking out right now because I recognize his face. I didn't know his actual name, but I recognize him as Axe. So I whisper to her that that's Axe. He's a famous hacker that actually released the PSYOP papers of Harada and like exposed him.
Back in 2014. He's the one who did that?
Yeah, that's him.
Ria.
Yes?
I need to speak with you now.
Okay.
Just like, hi, Axe.
All of you, back up against the door.
Do what he says.
Get him out.
Come on, Nebraska. Tries to tug him off of the soft surface.
Do you want me to go with you?
No.
Are you sure? I can go with you.
Yeah, you can go. Can I bring her?
Sure. So you bring Erida with you towards... Yes. Hello, Erida. Good to see you. I mean...
What?
Hello.
How do you know him?
Ria.
Hi.
Yes.
Why are you here?
The zip drive. I swear to you, it's the zip drive.
Why are you here?
Because you're a hacker and you can break into the zip drive?
Mr. Axe, sir.
Yes, Erida?
We have been through a long 24 hours. We were at a hospital in Idaho. There were some bad things that happened. We found this zip drive. We think it might have...
Why are you here?
Oh.
We're here to figure out
what happened today. No.
A lot.
Octavio pulls out his laptop and starts immediately typing, and he's no. No, this zip drive, did you take it from there?
Yes.
From where?
Did you take it from there?
We took it from the
hospital.
hospital.
Took it from there. What have you done, Ria?
Oh no. Why is he asking you that?
As he says this, you start hearing a helicopter heading towards the location.
Fuck.
Ria,
Can't he protect us in this space that we're in?
why did you go back there?
I've never been there before. Octavio, what are you talking about?
Wouldn't just leave it alone. You brought the...
Who did I bring?
This is the PRS. They're not gonna just...
This is the PRS you're talking about.
Project Rising Sun. That's who we encountered at the hospital.
Project Rising what? Whatever. This is the PRS. You can't just take things.
So did they track
Digital
the
things.
zip drive?
As he says that, the lights go off in the location. You hear like a as the power shuts down. Shit. Hold on. Someone's breaking into the apartment complex. So, Octavio has the entire location kind of wired with security cameras and a backup generator. You can hear it kicking up. In about 30 seconds, we'll have visuals on what is going on.
Oh no.
Erda, get your friends and get them out. Rhea, give me the drive. So he takes the drive from her. This is a fucking USB.
You have a computer,
Like-
don't you?
Who has a fucking USB converter from
It was the detectives.
10 years ago? He cuts open the wire and starts working quickly to make his way through the wires. As he does that, the generator kicks off, and the security camera line that he had that was booting up fails again. What do you do?
What do I do?
Yes, you're now moving back towards the group. What do you do?
You guys, I think we need to start gathering our things and leaving. We need to leave.
This is the only guy who can help us.
What? I think we should go. I think we definitely need to go. I think that they know we're here. They have to know we're here.
If they know they're here, that means they're gonna probably have the place surrounded.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
How does he
We
know?
can think this. We can think through this.
I'm gonna go Nebraska.
What?
Yeah, follow
Are
the
you gonna
guy.
fight if necessary?
Thomas Detective Cross, my friend. I'm always ready to fight.
I pour one of my water bottles down his throat.
Who are we
Like,
fighting?
sober up, man!
As this is happening, we cut back to about 30 feet in front of you on the opposite side of the room as Axe is trying to move quickly, cutting and splicing the wires and trying to rewire them into the USB port on the side of his laptop. Rhea, I need you to understand me right now. When I get this off the drive, you just have to let it go. Let it go. Don't
Let what go?
just forget. Just forget.
I don't know what you're talking.
You just need to forget. Let it go. You don't.
Are you talking about the boy?
And then he clicks enter and wipes the drive of all information that could have been on it. And then he takes the drive out and he breaks it in front of her and throws it on the ground. You need to forget.
That was what we needed.
What did you do?
We're not in there with final.
Oh.
You need to forget. And you need to leave now. Right after he says that, I'm going to use the one plot point that I was given.
Oh, I have 2 plot points.
And out of nowhere, you hear a bang, and a large net flies on top of you and Axe. And a net flies out of the other side of the room, hitting you and Axe, knocking you to the ground, and you start to be winched out the back door of this location.
Can I see or hear that?
You hear a loud boom, but the lights are off, and there are warning lights flashing, and it's hard for you to make out what just happened.
Who's got Petunia?
Petunia is still down in the front of the car, or at least that is what you known at your last check on her.
Oh god, what was that noise?
I'll check it out.
What's going on?
Do you have your flashlight?
Of course I have my flashlight. I'm gonna run for her.
Wait, Thomas Detective
You
Cross.
get on your flashlight?
Flashlight. It's like, yep.
Wait, Thomas Detective Cross, it's been a day of danger. You shouldn't go alone.
Fine, you can go in front of
Oh,
me.
granted, you are only 30 feet away. Do you just turn on your flashlight?
Yeah. And
Okay, then
Just-
roll for intellect.
But 30 feet in no light. Okay. 8.
Okay, you turn on your flashlight and you are able to see through the flashing and dimness of your light that pulling out of the opposite side of the room is a kind of large net with Axe and Miss Eves in it, almost out the door.
Can we all see that?
You all see that in the light dimly.
All right.
Alara, you need to
I shout, Lady
use your
Erda,
arm.
and I
Use
just
your
go.
arm.
I'll just charge it after them.
As you start to run, you hear a thump, and a gas kind of grenade device, tear gas, flies in from the other side of the room where they're being pulled from, lands on the ground, and starts to dissipate into the air around you.
Lydia tries to kick it back towards where it came from.
Go ahead and give me a might.
Eight.
You go to kick and you miss and slip and fall right on your ass. Now you are on the ground breathing in the tear gas into your lungs closest to the device.
And to what degree do I?
As you were running towards him and the device hit, it kind of stunned you in your tracks, given that it took you off guard.
Somebody help!
Detective?
I have no knives or anything like that. Does anyone have a knife? I say as I run forward as fast as I can.
I carry books around. I don't have knives.
Can I rip the net? Because I'm pretty strong.
Your hands are
You
busted.
do not have superhuman strength.
I'm going to try to use my power to create a blade out of my arm to try to cut the net.
You are a long ways from the net.
Okay, so I ran after them. So
You got about halfway before that thing clicked, and they are still being dragged out that back door.
How long is this hacker's room?
What's that?
How long is this room?
It was 30 feet to them originally, after they were taken, and then being pulled back another 15 feet towards the exit, so now there's probably still at least 30 feet between
There's
you.
a back door of this apartment?
The back door.
Can we see anything
So
outside the door?
Can you see? No.
We can't
So
see
then, yeah, I
anything.
continue
Power has
following
been
them.
cut. What you rolling there, buddy?
I'm rolling to see if Geist cares at all.
You're rolling to see if Geist cares.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far he's kind of moving.
What would you like to do? And Eves, given your predicament, I'm going to go ahead and say that you're going to have to skip a couple turns as you are unable to move or react in this situation, completely taken off guard and being pulled away from the group.
I have no knife or any strength, but in a moment of panic, I just run towards them. And as I get to them, I just grab the net. And with all my strength...
You're going to have to roll before you get to that net.
Okay, I'm running as fast as I can, so I will roll...
Does she beat me to the net then?
Action?
No, she's further back than you.
Do I roll action?
Roll for intellect.
Okay. Right now. 16.
You start to make a run towards the net, but the gas is too much. It's starting to get into your lungs. You're unable to run when surrounded by this gas that you've been breathing in now for a couple seconds. Plot point.
I'm using intellect and charisma as best I can. I'm gonna say, Livia, cue the gas. Cue the gas.
Cue the gas. We're already in... Oh, God.
That's not gonna go well.
We
So
need
you're
alpha rolls,
using,
we're never gonna
you're
get
using
there.
a plot point to tell someone else what
I'm-
to do. So he does tell you, and he tells you very well, and you do hear him.
I would like to use one of my plot points. Livia hears his order, tries to focus all of her attention, even through the burning in her eyes, and since she's so close to the gas can, just tries to pew it as far out as she can.
Pew, 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 pew.
To pew it as far out as you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. That's a technical term.
Go ahead and roll your power for me, please. +2.
Technical term.
8.
Okay. So Livia reaches her hands out and starts shooting into the apartment, now landing on pieces of furniture, pieces of the building, hitting a column that's supporting the room, and just starts having other things drop around. As in a fluster, she doesn't stop and just keeps shooting, and we now see 2 floors below, another floor below, the outside door.
Olivia!
Through this, the other room, you hear from the other room, "We got science in here!"
Oh, no.
You hear another thump, thump, and a grenade lands, hitting the floor in between you, and a large kind of electronic pulse shoots out. Boom! Cross, you hit the ground. Erida hit the ground, fetal position, both of you. Unable to control yourself from the intense amount of pain that just hit your brain. You were unable to focus and unable to think, and you were completely removed from the situation. As that is happening, we have a lone man wearing night vision goggles, carrying a M203 carbine and a couple other high-tech devices, walking up the stairs that Miss Eves and Axe once were, but have now been cleared out of the room, out of your sight.
Wait, so I've been chasing them, waiting to catch up to them basically this whole time. Did they beat me? Were they dragged out faster than I
They
could
were
chase
drug
them?
out other than you. You were not able to catch them because you were stopped when the original tear gas hit the ground.
Okay, that's
And
the thing
now
that
another
happened. I said I
bomb.
kept running, so I did it keep running.
No, you did not. The tear gas stopped you when it hit the ground.
say they happen
and
to
you
happen
blew.
to me.
There is still tear gas around you. You are still breathing in. You are on the ground breathing in, but still able to function. Erda and Cross are down for the count. This electronic pulse that's emitting is somehow keeping them unable to move or act in this situation as this soldier walks out of the stairwell towards you. Yeah, Command, this is Reaperfish. We've got multiple Psyots identified. A couple other who the fuck knows what up here. I'm going to deal with these quickly and get back to you. The package has been secured. Correct. And the dog. And then he makes his way towards Nebraska and Livia.
I can't tell to what degree I can do anything in the fog.
You can now tell me what you want to do.
I guess I'll try to fight him.
Okay.
Now, try to hit him with my robot arm.
So, he is still walking up on you. He would be a little ways away for you to swing and hit.
Okay. I'll walk towards him. I'll take a step or two forward and then swing at him.
Okay. I will allow that. Go ahead and roll for your power.
7.
I'm going to roll 8. And can you go ahead and give me, is that modifier of -1 on that because of the tear gas?
6.
And I rolled luck. So as you walk forward, holding your mouth, covering it, you swing with your arm towards the soldier. He kind of calmly takes a step back, clicks on his side, and arms a synap grenade. What do you do?
I'm gonna use a plot point.
Using a plot point?
Yeah. Okay. So Livia sees. She can see this pretty clearly through. All of the.
Livia, you did not have any plot points.
No, I still had one in front of me. Okay. Never mind then.
You're
Regardless, she's going to. He's still kind of away, right?
Can I have one of mine?
What's that?
He missed and is still kind of away from the soldier.
Oh no, you can't share plot points there. Sorry about that.
Okay.
What's that?
Is he like right next to the soldier, or did he because he missed?
He is now because he got closer. He is within striking distance of the soldier.
Between me and the soldier?
Yes.
All right, never mind.
You are currently.
All right, so I'm going to. There's a bunch of holes in the ground from when I was.
Yes, you have been on the ground shooting wildly recently.
So for whatever it's worth, I'm going to try to swipe the can of tear gas down one of the holes to another floor.
Okay, go ahead, and if you're just doing that, roll your might for me, please.
Ten.
You swing and hit the tear gas with your arm as you're covering your mouth, and it does fall down one of the holes in the floor, but the Psyot bomb, the Psyot dampening grenade is still on the floor, actively pulsing out at your teammates. So we are now back to you, Nebraska.
Okay, I'm gonna. There's a bunch of holes in the ground.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna try to continue the pursuit of where I saw them, the net vanish.
So you're gonna try to move past him.
Yeah. I saw them vanish and I ran after them, and I want to keep doing that.
You want to keep doing that
Yes,
and
I
ignore
never
the
wanted
soldier.
to stop.
Okay, you're well. This guy's not gonna let you do that, so you're still gonna have to roll your action.
Action roll.
Against mine.
8.
That is going to work. So as you move past him, you're able to kind of brush him off with your arm, moving him down and moving that way. But he does still have the synapse bomb. As you move past, he's like, "Hey,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
dipshit! You keep moving. This grenade here lands on your friends."
I'm running as fast as I can.
So you just keep going past.
I keep going after them.
Well, fuck that guy. So he turns and gets ready to throw. What do you do?
Bam! Just towards the soldier, towards his arm, trying to get him and the bomb.
Get him and the bomb. I'm gonna need you to roll your power for me, please, with a -1 because of the tear gas that you're still in.
5.
Or the tear gas has been cleared, hasn't it? Give me. Actually, that's so it's a 6.
6.
Okay. So you shoot towards him, and unfortunately, it does not hit him, but he does now duck, holding the grenade back down, and moves for cover behind the counter on the other side of the apartment.
Can I do something?
And let's check back in with you. What you're going to continue?
I'm going to continue pursuit until I can't anymore.
Okay. So Nebraska keeps running out the stairwell. He runs towards them. He gets to this stairwell out the back side of the apartment and has nowhere in sight can he see Axe or Reeves. Do you keep running, or what do you do?
I'm going to turn and punch the wall with my robot arm.
Okay. Can you go ahead and roll a might for me, please?
$12.
So Nebraska turns, punches the wall, and it is one of the spots where the column had been hit by Livia as she was shooting her teleports wildly, and the entire building starts to shake, and the floor starts to tremble, and everyone in the room kind of that is able to starts to look at each other, knowing what could come next.
Mind you that 2 people are passed out on the floor.
Yes, you guys are still unable to move because there is still an anti-psi dampener sitting in the middle of the room.
Am I able to like shout any words or do anything?
I would only allow that if you used a plot point in that
Use a
instance.
plot point?
Yeah.
Stop the pulsing! On it!
Can you give me a little bit more than that?
So my brain, I can't think. I'm in the fetal position. I'm freaking out. I feel like I'm going to explode. I can't do anything. And I muster all my strength to try to communicate to my friends that I open my eyes and see that they're standing, which I'm like, apparently, okay, making the connection that this isn't affecting them. So I just want them to stop it, make it stop. Just make it stop.
Okay. So you do hear her.
So, Livy can, I assume, see the psyop bomb on the ground and bam, tries to,
So now you're trying to teleport the psyop bomb.
or half of it.
Okay, and
Just
go
stop
ahead
the
and
pulsing.
roll your power for me, please. You are still on the ground.
5.
Livia shoots towards the psyop bomb, and a hole appears where it once was, and the pulsing dissipates and stops. Cross and Erida, what do you do?
I stand up and gather myself. I'm like, we need to get out of here now.
Can I use a plot point? My last one?
Would you like to use a
Well,
plot
my
point?
last plot point. Pissed that we just lost our new companions, I run back inside at full speed, turn my hand into as sharp a point as I can, and just ram it right through the soldier.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll for that because that is pretty intense. So you're gonna roll your shape-shifting power +2 with the plot point.
You want someone to die?
No, I was just saying I hope he rolls. Not
7.
me. I don't want.
Okay, you run directly towards the soldier.
Never.
He has now been looking over his shoulder what's been happening on the other side of the room, knowing now that the psyop bomb has been dispersed. He still has the synap bomb grenade on his right hand. You jam your arm into right here on his left side, just left of his abdomen, going all the way in. He coughs a little blood, looks right at you, and begins to laugh.
Oh no.
And takes the grenade and shoves it right there next to your arm on the joint. Obviously, he is aware of what he is facing and shoves the grenade right there and holds it.
Do I have time to respond?
No, I mean, that's his action.
I need to use a plot point. Do I see this?
Yes, you can see this.
I frantically start opening water bottles and just not really thinking about what I'm doing. Put them on the ground. Some of them spill because I'm very frantic and I'm nervous because I don't know what I'm doing.
Better explain it faster because he's about to blow up.
I just decide to try to control the water and pick it up and just blast it at the soldier as hard as I can to get him away from Alara.
Okay, so
Blasting him backwards.
Blasting him. Okay, away from him. Can you go ahead and roll your power for me, please? +2.
6.
Is that the +2 as well?
Yes.
So it lands on 6?
No, wait, that's 4 + 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's 6 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So you hit the soldier with the. So Erida reaches back, throws the water. It hits the soldier, pushing him out the other side of the room. And for that split second, you have a sigh of relief until you look down and see that there is now a grenade on the floor where he once was. I'm gonna need Nebraska to go ahead and roll. You don't have any plot points left, so you're just gonna have to roll might for me.
11.
Okay, so as you see this grenade sitting next to the floor, you have a split second to react. Do you say anything or do anything because it's about to go off in your face?
Probably not.
Okay, the grenade goes off, shooting Nebraska across the room, slamming against the other side of the wall, and now the soldier, Reaperfish, is on the other side of the room, starting to recover himself. I need to go ahead and roll your damage, which for that device is a D4. That is, take 4 hits of damage, please. And I'm going to say that you are slightly stunned, so any actions in the next couple turns is going to be a -2. Who's up? What you got?
Not me. Mr. Geist is pissed, though.
Geist is pissed.
Cross doesn't care, though.
Oh, okay. Cross doesn't get a
There's
chance
a cop that's looking at grenades.
Cross doesn't get a chance to think when Mr. Geist is angry. Pretty much, he gets up from being a headache, which is now doubly induced because whatever Cross feels, Geist feels. Pretty much, he gets up, oh, it feels better, and immediately drops. Geist flies up and immediately lunges as fast as he
Okay,
can.
now you are not able to travel that far because you do have a now
Alright.
paraplegic body attached to you. Someone will have to move you to the other side of the room to be within striking distance of the soldier. You do have psionic blasts.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, he probably wouldn't care. He would blast it at either the legs or arm. He doesn't want to kill him. He wants to make the man suffer.
So he wants to make the man suffer. He is now blasting in the general direction from a distance. Because of the distance involved, I'm going to give you a -1 on that roll. So please roll your psionic blast.
D10. Any action is just raw.
What's that?
It's just a raw D10, right?
Okay.
That is a 2.
Okay, unfortunately I hit luck on that one. So you shoot a blast towards the soldier. He is able to react and roll back, hiding now in a room on the other side of the apartment. Command, I'm gonna need backup in here. How far out are you? We are about 10 clicks away, flying in from Burbank. Please hold your position. The other team has already extracted the package and is moving away from your location. Please hold your position. Eliminate the threats if at all possible. Copy that. After saying copy that, he readies up his his M203 carbine, and locks and loads and is getting ready to take action.
Olivia going to try and use her
You
powers.
have to give me a lot
Once
more
again,
than
I know. I'm going to try and use her powers. Just teleport whatever part of this soldier she possibly can.
He is now behind a wall, so do you want to teleport the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll your power for me, please.
6.
Okay, so Livia shooting the teleport without really thinking. You guys now moving almost as if in slow motion. Everyone reacting purely on instinct, extremely untrained. Just starts shooting. Now the teleports to that side of the room, disappearing entire amounts of the wall as you can hear them drop outside in the street and cars beginning to slide and crash into each other. Erido, what's up?
I think I'm probably freaking out again because I don't really know what to do, and I don't want to use my powers like I did before because I killed a lot of people and I don't want to kill anyone. I'm not sure what to do,
As you're
you
standing
guys.
there motionless, the PRS high-tech soldier reaches out from around the room and takes a shot, 2 shots in your general direction. Can you go ahead and roll your, I'm gonna need you to roll your might for me, please. Actually, that's your action. My bad. Your action.
Same. 5.
You immediately, as you see him turn the corner, you duck and scream and start to run the opposite direction, hiding behind a counter as he fires blankly into the area where you just were. What's up, Nebraska?
How far away from him am I now?
You are probably
How
the
far was I
closest
blown?
because he was just blown off to about a hallway away, and now he's on the other side of the room. So
weren't
it's kind of like you're on the opposite side of the
Were
wall.
we both standing over the same grenade, though? Wouldn't we be flown as far apart?
She
I
was.
blasted him.
She blasted him into the other room with her water. So wait, but you were blasted.
I
to
was
the other
blasted by a
wall.
grenade, though.
So you're
Away from him or towards
You're
him?
away from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to make a shield out of my arm and advance towards him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your power for me, please.
7.
Okay. Nebraska forms a large shield out of his arm and starts ducking down and moving slowly. How do you proceed?
How close do I get?
I mean, you can
my
get,
turn.
in this situation, say, I'm going to, as the soldier, come around, see this robot arm form itself into a shield and start firing into it. I understand how this technology works, and that if I keep unloading, eventually it will need to repair itself. So I start unloading everything I have into it as he moves closer and closer towards me. Let's see, go ahead. Can you roll a might for me, please? You were able to get all the way up on him before your arm needs to recharge. You are now standing within striking distance of him.
And I just basically try to shield bash him with the robot arm.
You try to shield bash him. I'm going to go ahead and let somebody else take an action before that. We're going to go back to Livia here.
Okay. He's shield bashing. So they've taken Rhea and the hacker out one of the doors.
According to what you, some people heard, I think you were one of the people who was conscious, yes you were, that Rhea was taken out the back door and is no longer in sight, but you heard on the comms that she has been removed from the location, as well as Petunia.
Okay. What do you need? Like, why aren't you going and killing him?
God, drag this little goddamn man closer to him. As guys keeps like literally rushing and looks like he's tethered.
Well,
or anything.
Fuck. And that's what she does.
So you, Livia grabs Cross by the ankles. I'm gonna have you roll might for me, please. You grab Cross by the ankles and start dragging him across the floor with all of your might, almost as if you were pulling a wheelbarrow behind you, and just as hard as you can, getting him closer and closer to the other room as the soldier is unloading his weapon onto Nebraska's arm. And Erida.
I'm still like freaking. I start trying to like look for an exit for us. So I'd like to start visualizing where we are and like trying to assess how we can get out of here.
The way that Rio was taken out the back door is pretty open from what you saw just a second ago.
Okay. So I kind of, you guys, we need to take care of this soldier and get out that way.
Can you roll charisma for me?
Yeah, sure. No, oh, luck. I got my luck.
Okay. Somehow, over the sound of gunshots in the intense moment, they all hear exactly what you say in that instance. That basically you need to get rid of this guy as quickly as possible and get out of here.
Just like tie him up or something. Don't kill him. Let's not kill any more people. Let's
Can you
just
roll charisma for me again?
6.
Yeah, he laughs at you for that comment. So we are now back to Nebraska, coming up on the soldier, right on top of him. I'm unloading the clip. I have now reached the end of my clip and start to reach behind me to pull out another grenade.
I'm just gonna grab his throat, go back to a normal arm, so I don't have to shapeshift or anything. It's beefy. Go for it. Push him back.
Grab him by the throat.
Yep.
Okay. And go ahead and roll for your arm.
Roll power?
Yes, that will be your actually your action because you're just using it as a weapon.
Yeah, not Mike. Okay. Luck.
Nice.
All right, so you grab him by the throat, immediately starting to suffocate him, causing him. I believe your arm causes 4. What's your weapon rating?
Yeah,
there?
4.
4 clicks of damage. Call them clicks. Oh man, it's the hero clicks in me. 4 points of damage to the soldier as he's being held up by his throat, starting to suffocate. He does have in his right hand another grenade. Looking at you right in the eyes, he grins. He's like, "Should have taken me out, asshole," and chucks the grenade towards Erida.
What's the
Right
distance
side.
from me?
What?
But how close is it to Geist? Is it
You're on
within-
the opposite side.
Oh,
Erida
opposite.
was on that side of the room. You were on that side. It's headed towards Erida. You are still a ways away. The grenade is about to fall on the floor next to her. I believe you're up.
I said, "You're a bothersome little man. Turn and blast in the arc, trying to block it before it gets there."
Go ahead and roll your power for me, please. So you're using some sort of psionic blast. And
I'm using blast,
arc.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's just a 3.
Well, you miss, shooting wildly past it as the grenade falls through, getting closer, about to land in front of Erida.
Panicking, I just start blasting water at it to try to direct it towards away from us, from the stairs that we came up to get it down.
So you're trying to blast it towards the stairs. Okay.
Are there
Go
any
ahead and
holes?
roll. No, you already. Go ahead and roll your power, please.
That's just my 6, right? 4.
Okay. You luckily do succeed, blasting the grenade away from you with water. In a panic, shooting it to the other side of the room. Now it explodes, blasting the stairwell that you came up and the entrance that you came in on. Now the floor is especially starting to wobble and shake underneath you, given all the damage it has sustained in the last 10 minutes. Livia.
Crystal blocking the soldier. She's gonna continue dragging Geist closer.
Closer and closer. Go ahead and roll Mike for me, please.
17.
All right, so you just grab as much strength as you possibly can and just pull that little fucker right up on him, starting to get a small jog, and you are now getting on the next go around Geist into striking distance. Nebraska, he has now thrown a grenade out from behind you, and he is looking you directly in the eyes and smiling. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to throw him onto the grenade.
Well,
That grenade's already exploded.
I already exploded the grenade.
Sorry. I still got my hands around his throat?
Yeah.
I squeeze.
Keep squeezing. All right,
Squeeze
go
that
ahead and
motherfucker
roll.
as hard as I can.
Yeah, roll that arm for me, please.
I will break.
Sorry.
Power?
Yes.
4.
That'll hit. 4 more hits of damage to that armor there. Okay, he is continuing to be choked, and on this turn anyway, he's just putting his hands up on there. I don't care what you fucking freaks do to me. There's gonna be 10 more agents here any second.
Do I have time to just pop him in the face with my other hand?
No, your action is
Okay.
resolved. So hold me here as long as you want, assholes. Or take me out, it doesn't fucking matter. You're all gonna die real quick. Alright, Erida, what's up?
Can we just go? Let's go. We gotta get out of here now. I'm trying to motivate them to go. Did you hear what he just said? We're all going to be killed or taken hostage or something. We need to get out of here. This is the only way out. Let's go.
Can you roll charisma for me, please?
10.
Okay, can the 3 of you roll charisma for me, please?
$12.
13.
Alright, none of them listen to you.
Oh my gosh. Well then in my distress, I go to help carry. Do you need help? I think you got it. Okay, I go help drag Detective's body. Just try to help. I'm not
You're
gonna leave my
going to
team.
help drag whose body?
The detective's body.
Oh, he's already up on him.
Oh, okay. We're all
He's
caught
already
up then.
on him.
Okay. I can't leave my team. I can't leave them. I can't leave you guys, but I don't know what we're still doing here.
Disabling him and then leaving.
Help.
After his snide remarks, I just chuck the guy down and shout, "Enough of this! Let's go!"
So you actually do who?
I do agree with her. Yeah.
Okay, you throw him on the ground. On that throw, go ahead and throw. Give me your arms power there.
7.
That'll hit. So he takes another 4 hits of damage. Now -1 to his might. Okay. He hits the ground, and you basically just say, "Let's go."
Enough of this. Let's go.
Okay. For this turn anyway, he's just holding his throat, trying to recover. What do you guys do?
Can you grab this guy, grab Detective Cross, and let's go then?
I'll try.
Guy's just looking straight over the body. And it's like, do you believe in God?
Okay. I'm guessing that means you want to use your power on him in this instance?
Oh dear.
He's gonna say, where did the nice lady and the hacker go? I'm gonna ask you once.
He's not gonna tell me.
Do your worst shitbag.
Bite his hand off.
Bite his hand off?
Yes, just immediately.
Roll for your power.
10.
Well, automatically beats me since I only have a D8.
And let's go.
As you move down closer to him, the soldier puts his hand up to try to shield from the ghost, and it bites his hand clear off, and his hand, leaving a stump where it once was, just starts spewing blood out.
Oh, why?
With his other hand, he goes, "Fuck you!"
At this point, I just.
Can we go?
Can you actually? How much? What's your damage on that? By the way, you're
4.
Is he dead yet?
He's not dead yet. So, but he will not be able to take an action on this next go around.
I run over to Cross and with my left arm, grab his legs and look at Liv and say, "Assist me!"
Assisting him.
I thought I was assisting, so I just got out of the way. I'm like, apparently you guys have this.
Okay, and they all start pulling you away from the soldier.
Away from biting distance, I'm assuming.
No, I mean you are still within distance. They just started pulling you away.
I'm gonna grab him by the foot as I bite and have him drag as they drag away.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just letting him drag while we're going, but I'm taking him with me.
You're taking him with you. Okay, and go ahead and roll your power for me, please.
9.
All right. So the group starts all pulling on Cross, yelling, getting him to come with them. Just basically dragging towards the opposite stairwell without really looking at what's happening. Even Erida joins in and just starts pulling. You get his body to the stairwell, and you get to the edge of the stairwell. Go ahead and give me a intellect, all 3 of you.
Ooh, 21. I don't know, it's like my best roll yet.
Yeah.
11.
Okay, you get to the edge of the stairwell, pulling. Olivia starts to slip and falls down the first 8 stairs of the stairwell, which kind of snaps you all out of it in this intense moment. And you look up and you see that the body of the PRS soldier, Reaper Fish, has been, ironically named that way, has been clamped into the jaws of Geist, and you've been dragging them both along the floor the entire time, leaving a long trail of blood smeared across the entire apartment.
Gentile gregarious Mr. Geist, you must let go!
The soldier is now officially dead. Geist doesn't hear you. He's in a rage, and he just keeps chomping on the body, moving it more and more into its psychic being, which is basically just chomped up bits moving closer and closer to you.
I look away. I can't handle
Just
this.
keep going.
Mr. Geist, it'd be a wonderful time to maybe give Mr. Cross control of his body back, please. We need to run. Quickly.
Spits out all the things left. Picks his teeth with a piece of smoke. That was actually kind of tasty.
Oh, no. No.
And with
Okay,
that-
so Geist starts to retract and move his way back into Detective Cross's body, and once again, Detective Cross, his eyes come back into his head, and he opens to in front of him, seeing the bits of another dead body.
Dr. Detective Cross, you're back! Quick, we must run!
Where's Reeves?
We'll explain that later. We gotta go.
We must save her!
But we have to save ourselves first. We have to go.
Let's go then.
Just lead away.
So we all run
right.
down.
And the team makes their way down and out the building to go find their kidnapped comrade, dog,
And the dog.
and the famous hacker that have all been taken by PRS to who knows where. And that will conclude tonight's issue of Vanquished. So thank you guys.
That was brutal. That was brutal.
Thank you guys for woo.
Points left.
Yeah, you do
You're the
have.
only one with points left.
Could
Should
use
have
them.
used those before you got kidnapped, yo.
Well, I didn't know I was getting kidnapped.
Hey, welcome to role playing. All right, guys. So let's read through the donations that we got during the show tonight. Thank you guys so much for playing, for helping these guys out with plot points, all that good stuff. You know, I'm really curious. Where did we end up on that subscription thing? Where we at on subscriptions? I'm gonna look right now because I really want to give away that Valiant pack and that Shadowrun pack all in one tonight. I really want to do it. I really want to do it. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna go to my dashboard. All right, we're gonna look at our. We're gonna look. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Nobody lie to me now. Nobody lie to me. And ooh, we are five subscribers away. If we happen to hit it somehow before we are done reading off the donations and we do have the other NPC giveaway that we can still do. If we hit it before that, we will still do it, but otherwise it will go back to the normal giveaway pack, which is all the Shadowrun, which is really awesome. It just won't include the Valiant stuff. So let's go ahead and see what we got today. All right. We've got, oh, sorry guys, let me pull this up. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I really apologize. I was a little, it's like really, really hard for me to talk. Like I'm struggling as much as I can
You
to get it out.
Snaps.
I'm gonna try to not move tomorrow. Alika's donated $5. When will hashtag lead narrator start using plot points so we can start giving him more? Also, when will he start calling intelligence checks dum-dum checks? Tempest D, $25. That hashtag Cross is killing it this evening. Keep up the great characters, AJ. Paradigm Shift donated $100, $20 each for Cross, Livia, Nebraska, Erida, and Miss Eves. F.U. GM. Supalot, $50. Miss Eves, whooshing, way to keep it together during this utter chaos. Miss DTD Murrick donated $17. Miss Eves, just to get you to save them all. Munch8504 donated $11. Lead narrator, here you go, Zach. Alicus donated $10. Hashtag lead narrator needs points badly. Hashtag whooshing. Sledger, $25. Neonet donates to Cross. Alicus, $10. Lead narrator needs points badly. Let's see. Keep it going. Oh, sorry guys, this thing's being weird. And then Alicus donated $10. All hail God, Emperor Victor Von, lead narrator, whooshing. that was it for the donations tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Now, we did hit, I believe, 500 during the show. So we have an NPC giveaway. So be active in the chat. Active in the chat. You got that pulled up, Ryan? He's pulling it up right now. And we're going to do the NPC giveaway first. I want to thank Geek40 and Reaperfish for being a part of the show tonight.
I'm sorry, Reaperfish. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Although I didn't kill the first one.
You didn't kill Geek40. He made a fool of you guys, though. After we do that giveaway, we'll go ahead and do a Faith #1 Hollywood and Vine giveaway to somebody else in the chat room.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Let's do that. All right, Ryan, what's the story?
All right, let's give it a roll. Oh, it looks like it's going to be DTD Merrick.
DTD Merrick! DTD Merrick. That'll be an interesting one to fit in there. DTD Merrick, send us a private message and we will get back to you with how we can involve you in the show as an NPC. And now let's do the Faith Hollywood and Vine trade giveaway.
Bring it back.
Rai the giveaway guy.
And
Take me
Yeah,
down.
that's me.
We just like down to
Right,
cables.
right.
Rai the pays attention guy.
Oh, okay. Guys, thank you again for tuning in tonight. Join us next week on Vanquished as we apparently tried to rescue Eves and
Hashtag save
And
Petunia.
Hashtag save
Hashtag
Petunia.
save Petunia.
Small Fry 417.
Small Fry 417. Congratulations, you won Hollywood and Vine trade #1. Thank you guys so much for tuning in
The
tonight.
game.
And remember,
Wait, that's right, we got to vote.
we do also one more week for the fan art contest. Send them in, all your submissions, probably of an arm eating things.
Yes.
All right, guys, it's time to vote. Label them up 1 through 5. Detective Cross #1, Livia #2, and then we've got Alara, Nebraska #3, #4, and #5. I can't even talk anymore. I'm just gonna let you guys handle getting that vote out. I'll let you know who won. Get that vote set up, mods, if you don't mind. And I'm gonna go ahead and reward my play of the game. You know, I'm gonna give it to Cross for chomping that police officer in half.
That was great.
So go ahead and give yourself an event point there.
Oh, good point.
The event points that I reward at the end of each game and an event point that you reward at each game is a way for them to start upgrading their powers, getting new powers, and upgrading their abilities. Some of the things that they can upgrade are like when they roll their power, they have to replace it with their action die. Eventually you can get your power big enough that you can keep your action die and your power die, which makes it hit a lot more often and a lot more powerfully.
Of the game.
Joe.
Well done, Joe.
Can we give the vent block to Joe? He's be the winner.
No.
Or one of us.
Joe gets a plot point. That's what he gets.
So far it looks like
Good luck,
Erda is
Joe.
in the lead, with Cross coming in close second. The voting is still going on. I'm going to go ahead and announce close the votes now. So 30 seconds from now, I'll be able to tell you the winner there.
Desperately need to advance my powers.
All right, waiting for it, waiting for it.
Yours are so pathetic.
I make clouds.
Okay, yeah, yours are worse.
The winner is Erida.
Yay! Thank you! I'll take sympathy points.
Sympathy points work. Yep. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Vanquished. The fan art contesting is next week. Tune in next Monday. Tune in tomorrow for all sorts of exciting stuff. Like Star Mazer in the morning. I really like Ryan. You should close this out. I can barely get these words out. Close it out, Rai.
All right, so
Tomorrow we got Star Mazer in the morning, followed by Rabbit Stew with special guest Phil from Young Horse Games. So they made Octodad, and they have a new PS4 Collector's Edition coming out, and we got giveaway codes. As well, we'll have Dead by Zacklight, which is we are going to play Dead by Daylight, and Zach is going to gleefully murder us.
Yeah, I'm playing the killer tomorrow night. That's how that's happening.
A bit of a stretch, huh?
Yep.
We wouldn't know what that's like at all.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to end this out with a raid. As we like to do, we are going to raid Skinned Teen. It's, here, I'll post that for you. I'll get you. I got your back. Let me get that set up. Guys, why don't you tell us what your favorite moment of the night was?
The car that was just surrounded in a cloud.
Yeah, that was great.
That was beautiful.
Absolutely priceless.
The trying to get food.
Yeah.
My favorite was talking to Geek 40.
Yeah, Geek 40.
I like Alara being drunk.
That was funny.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Speaking of which.
Oh, Ken has burritos. Thanks for the resub.
Woo! Reset hype.
Guys, we're only 190 away from getting our Dragon Ball Z.
Really?
Over 9,000!
It's gonna be so amazing.
All right, guys.
Should spike my hair.
If you saw the command in chat, head over to Skin Teen's channel. Get ready for that raid. I'm gonna say go, 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 but I've already done it because of the lag, and you'll have already seen it in her chat. What if I said go, 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 and I wait? That's what I'm gonna do. Go, go, go!
Go, 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 go!
Raid, spam.
Pew.
Pew, 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 pew,
Pew.
pew, pew, pew. I feel like you're mocking me. Pew, pew.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
We swear.
I wish my clouds went pew pew.